All right, fellas. Let's see. We got the Dice Awards. 1 second.
Your hosts, Stella Chung and Greg Miller.
Hello, everybody!
Hello!
Heck,
Hey!
do we got sound? You guys can hear the show?
I know. Oh my God. That's a
Look
long
at
time
your
to be looking at
text,
your
Tech
face,
Protect.
dude.
Okay,
On Discord.
okay. Sit down!
Man.
Thank you. I didn't want to yell, but you made me. Now this is how the night will be run. You will listen to us and only us.
Ooh.
Stella, take it away.
Never had this much power before, but welcome to the 2025 Dice Awards. I'm Stella Chung.
I'm Greg Miller.
You know, Greg, I think we're the last people left with jobs in games media.
That is correct. It is very bleak out there, but how are you doing with that?
You know, I'm actually doing okay. It was a little bit of a long January, but it feels like the first time I moved out of my parents' house. And, you know, it's good to feel independence.
100%.
Yeah.
You know, if you wanted to, Stella, now that you're a free agent and you're out there, you could come work with us at Kinda Funny.
I mean this with my whole heart. I am not that desperate.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, next year when you're still unemployed, we'll see what's,
All right, okay, all right. Well, before we get started, we wanted to ask everyone here to give yourselves a round of applause.
Yay!
If
Yay!
you're in this room right now, that means you were responsible for creating some of our newest, best games of
Hey,
all
Tech,
time.
can you put the chat
or
at
you
the
may have
top?
just gotten lost in the casino and felt like you
If people
walked
wanna
into
call
a
in
fancy
and
Doctor
talk.
Who convention.
Yes, if you are in fact a normal person, these are people who make video games. And no, none of us can get your nephew free V-Bucks.
No. If this is your first time at the Dice Awards, let us explain it to you.
Of course, it is basically the same as the Game Awards, except instead of Muppets like Statler and Waldorf, we have hundreds of disgruntled white guys.
Just in case, before anyone online gets mad, please note that it was Greg Miller that made that joke. So that's Gregmil.
They got it, Sarah.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. They're well aware of me online. Of course, we know you're excited for the awards part of our awards show.
Yeah, so that's why the producers have asked us to keep the show tight this year.
And they mean as short as possible.
Ooh, kind of like the amount of time Concord existed.
And the show is over. We'll see you next year.
Well,
It was a sad thing, but trust me, if you thought that was the worst joke of the night, strap in.
yeah, I am honestly a little in awe of this audience. There are some very powerful executives in the game industry here tonight.
And to all of you, let me be the first to say, stop firing people.
Yeah? I know, we would love to keep it positive here, but you're making it really hard.
Like nightmare difficulty hard. Like how much do these bonuses need to be that you keep laying these people off?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Speaking of Greg Way, Bungie laid off hundreds of people last year, while the CEO of the company was apparently spending millions of dollars on old cars. I'll say this, it's rare to see an executive literally driving a company into the ground. And we're just getting started, everybody.
Yeah.
All right,
that's
so
pretty
again,
good.
all I want you to do is just strap in, because it's been a rough year. It's been a rough year for everybody out there, all right? And it's only gonna get worse.
Wait.
Cheers to Shuhei, cheers to you, Stella.
Cheers. Just gonna put that. It's
It's sewn shut. It's all
Okay,
you know,
all right.
cheap suit.
yeah. Well, so speaking on that topic, I mean,
course.
the news has been really crazy. Look at Ubisoft. They got layoffs, they got scandals, they got hostile takeover threats. I mean, seriously, imagine if their games were that exciting.
Oh my God. They would be doing so much better. So much better.
Yeah, and on top of that, GameStop shut down Game Informer.
And that one really hurt. I can't believe that. Of course, Game Informer was the best part of GameStop.
Yeah, now unfortunately, the best part about a GameStop is leaving the GameStop.
Yeah, walking out, yeah.
Yeah.
That one was flat, okay. Again, strap in, everybody.
Yeah.
There was a lot of annoying culture war stuff around games in 2024.
Yeah, a lot of the talk revolved around women characters in games not being attractive anymore.
Yeah, and when I think about it, I have a very nuanced opinion on it, which is basically, who fucking cares? Have these people seen a woman up close before? What the fuck are we talking about, everybody? But of course, you can tell times are tough because Indiana Jones fighting Nazis in games is now considered political.
Yeah. But you know what? Let's celebrate the good.
Of course.
Personally, we are so glad that Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is nominated for 6 awards tonight. Yeah. Including Game of the Year.
Including Game of the Year. Let me tell you, nobody, and I mean nobody, gets screwed out of awards more than a December video game.
Yeah, it's great for Christmas, but terrible for trophies.
Terrible for trophies, and this isn't even a joke. We just really like that game and want to call out the fact that it's great and it got a Game of the Year nomination. Come on.
I know. It really makes you feel like Indiana Jones.
It
You know
does,
what I
it
mean?
does, it
Yeah.
does.
Also, Troy Baker, if you're out there, if you ever want to leave me voicemails as Indiana Jones, feel free.
Okay.
I get one. Come on.
You get one. You get as
Thank
many
you.
as you want. Don't
Thank
worry
you.
about it.
Thank you.
I see Rod Ferguson over here. Of course, one of my favorite games, Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred, is nominated for Online Game of the Year. Get your hands together.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rod. Of course, that is a game that takes real skill.
It does. Yeah, and I'm not trying to flatter everyone here.
I mean,
but if I
Robbo
know one thing about
probably
this audience
someone
is that
did.
None of you had to pay someone to play Diablo for you.
It's hard to level up your own characters when you're dismantling democracy.
I feel like we're in good company here, but just in case for the people online, if you get mad at that joke, it's Greg Miller. G-R-E-G.
Hey, Beck, did you put the thing up in the YouTube?
M-I-L-L-E-R. Fuck Elon Musk and fuck Donald Trump.
You did? I don't see it.
Yeah, speaking of which, a lot of changes happened in the past year.
That's right. For example, the PlayStation 5 Pro came out last year.
This is true, yeah. You know, it's so powerful that Sony is almost ready to make a game for it.
Basically, in 2024, Sony made a powerful PlayStation, so powerful, it had never been this powerful before. It was the most powerful PlayStation of all time.
You good?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and in 2024, Microsoft made Xbox more confusing than ever. That
You
was
guys,
not-
okay, you
come
guys
on.
see it? All right, so yeah, if you want to call in and chat,
I get it.
I have a
Everything's an
feeling
Xbox
we're
with
going to
this
need
thing.
energy on this
Whatever.
stream to
Online
elevate
people hate
it because
but
this
of
is...
course, we did finally get the big announcement.
You know,
The
look,
Switch
I
2 is
agree
huge. It's a huge
with
deal.
Greg Miller's
I'm so
politics,
excited. I mean,
but
we're still waiting on a lot of the important details, of course.
if you're going to be
It's
barbed,
expected to release later this year.
you've
and
got to
based on
be really
tariffs,
good at
it's going to
being
cost about
barbed. Like,
$17,000.
these are easy, you know.
Still cheaper than eggs, but you know,
Still
it's fine.
cheaper than eggs. That is correct. Well, it'd be easier to get than eggs
I know,
as well.
honestly.
Just if you put in politics, it doesn't
So
make it
another big
biting.
story from the past year was a
but
lot of
I'm
companies
glad
have
they're
been
at
trying to
least
figure out how
trying.
to incorporate AI into their games.
And Stella and I actually have a very easy solution.
Yeah, ready? Don't steal my joke. Don't steal my line.
Don't put AI in your games. We stopped the NFT thing. We should learn from that mistake. We should also not do the AI thing, okay?
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, but some of you in this audience are real heroes. As a resident of Los Angeles, and I know some of y'all are too, I want to personally thank each and every one of you who donated or put your game in a bundle or did anything to raise money to help with the fires. Seriously, thank you.
Of course, so many people did great stuff. Let us give you one example. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is nominated for 3 awards tonight, and that's impressive on its own.
Even more impressive, a bundle created for Call of Duty raised over $1.6 million to help with the LA fires. And then Activision donated another $1 million. So let's give it up for them.
It was just
Look
Activision's
at that
way
guy.
of saying,
He was like,
we
yeah.
love you, Los Angeles.
Yeah, but also Treyarch's way of saying, we're so sorry that Peter Ackerman flew a drone into that plane.
It turns out you can't solve every problem with a joystick.
No, unfortunately. But also, sorry, Treyarch. We know he's not actually there anymore. Sorry.
But we also know it definitely came up in some conversations, so.
Yeah. But also nominated tonight is Balatro.
Yes. You already know, but Balatro is great because at its core, it's an addictively simple game.
Yeah, I know some of y'all are playing it right now on your phones. So. But describing Balatro to someone makes you sound like an insane person.
Okay, so it's poker, but there's like 50 jokers. And you can only use 5 of them unless, of course, you have a negative joker, which gives you more jokers.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That sounds easy.
Very easy. I don't know why people have so much trouble with it. It's also wild, of course, that the developer of Balatro is anonymous.
Yeah, so if any of you are looking to impress someone at the after party, have I got a lie for you?
Yeah, I created Balatro, you know, with all the cards and stuff.
Oh my God. Can I buy you a drink later?
It's that easy, everybody, and I think it's open bar, so that's even weirder. But that's right, the developer of Balatro is anonymous. I mean, seriously, who is this joker? I can't believe they're booing you, Stella.
How dare you?
Darth Nugget, you think so?
This is actually true, of course. We were
Tech.
actually told to only do 1 Balatro joke.
To which we said, nobody does just 1 round of Balatro.
Because you play it
yeah.
fast and you play a lot of rounds all at once. Oh, now they're hissing. Damn, they hate you. They hate you, Stella.
Okay,
Wow.
okay, fine. What about Astrobot? There we go. Okay, we got him back.
Yeah, Darth
Okay,
Nugget's saying he's not
Yeah,
getting
what an
notifications.
amazing game.
I'm also
So deserving
noticing
of a
some stuff
nomination for
weird.
Game
Let's talk
of
about
the
YouTube
Year.
tomorrow.
I know, right?
To make sure our
Astrobot was
settings
like
tech
a
protect.
beautiful
Okay, thanks.
commercial for every game that Sony doesn't make anymore.
Look, bring back Parappa the Rapper already. I need a reason to.
Come on, where is he? Bring him back!
Oh, also, let's not forget about Marvel Rivals, which is nominated for Online Game of the Year.
What a great game!
Yeah, so I think I saw some people who didn't clap. Anyone who didn't clap probably worked on Overwatch, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, okay. But also, I like that games named Halls of Torment, Vessel of Hatred, and Mouthwashing are all nominated, and surprisingly, the one that messed me up the most is Mouthwashing.
Yeah, of course. I don't want to get too graphic. I don't want to spoil anything either, but in that game, you cut off a piece of another character's leg and feed it to him.
You literally just spoiled it.
Yeah, they don't care.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm about to spoil something too, because it's crazy. The same exact thing happened in The Plucky Squire.
I didn't see it coming. You know? Such a nice little art style, and then I'm just feeding people legs. It's weird. Also, is it me, or is role-playing Game of the Year one of the most wild categories this year?
Yeah, I mean, literally, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and Like a Dragon
Talk to
Infinite
me.
Wealth
What's the
allow
problem?
you to ride dolphins.
Why is this
so
not
let
good?
me repeat that. 2 of the nominated games allow you to ride
It's
dolphins.
Here's what it is. We're
Come on,
used
you
to
can go, it's
seeing
fine.
this level of self-awareness
John
in
Vignacci knows
comedians.
it's impressive, right, John? Yeah,
But the
thank you very much.
self-awareness is
But
funny.
of course, I think we can all agree
This
that
self-awareness
it's the story in a role-playing
is
game that
just-
really gives you porpoise.
That was,
It's self-awareness, but it's
Man,
self-awareness
Stella, I'll
of
see if I can get Jessica Chobat back. I don't know, man.
really
I
bad.
literally powerbomb you through a table.
Fair enough.
Thank you. Anyways, so there is Helldivers 2 also, which we both loved. Which is, yeah,
Come on. For Super Earth!
yes. Yes, and Helldivers 2 is nominated for 6 awards tonight, including Game of the Year.
Now, if you're not familiar with Helldivers 2, it's a game in which the Earth could be destroyed.
Yeah,
if
they
Arrowhead
should hire
ever
better
uses
writers.
the
I mean, they don't
PlayStation
have to.
Network
Nobody
login screen
cares,
again.
but it is pretty bad, the writing.
Turns out PC gamers really hate that. Who would have thought? All right, we're going to start giving out the awards, but I wanted to give you all one more time to give it up for yourselves, please, everybody.
The
Yes,
Dice
and
Awards
please
are
give
the
it up for
best,
Noodle
though.
House
No,
for
I'm
all
talking
the
about the
amazing
awards. I'm
visuals
not saying the
throughout that
show.
you'll be seeing quite shortly.
But the actual
We really
awards
appreciate
themselves, the
all of
nominees, are better
yeah,
than
I
any
know.
other.
I mean, listen, we may joke about the industry, but we
awards.
truly love games more than
At least
anything.
this year.
Even more than family.
Oh. Hey, Jen, if you want to be with a real gamer, let me know. Just saying.
You look better in green.
I do. Thank you. But yeah, no, games are an art form that brings people together across the world in a time where we really need it.
And it's because of all of you, the developers, the staff, everyone that we have these games.
You are actually, literally the lifeblood of this
Yeah,
industry.
I think that's
you are
the
what
thing,
makes it
Ravnos.
great.
It's
so, thank you so much, and congratulations.
Let's get on with the show,
it's
everybody.
like
It's
I
time.
like that they want to attack the industry and kind of take the piss, but it's such easy jokes that it doesn't feel brave and biting. It just feels, you know, lazy. Thank God there's an intro. Is this what the kids mean by hate watching Ace? Am I hate watching the show? What do you think? There was an idea of a clam that we would put into a microchip. Well, the world changed that evening. I remember it well. You can wake the deepest depressed person and show him life and color once more. Yes, that's right. It's the clam in the chip, also known as the Dice Awards. See, I could host it and it would make no fucking sense unless you are high or on mushrooms, but that would be okay.
Please welcome to the stage one of the creative forces behind World of Warcraft and current CEO of Bonfire Studios, the developer behind the highly anticipated game, Archeron, Rob Pardo.
Oh, I know, Rob, but that's where Shannon's working now.
It's nice to see everybody. You know, I think we can all agree that action games are some of the most popular games on the planet. But as tonight's nominees demonstrate, they're also way more varied than people give them credit for. From otherworldly team-based combat to intense mythological battles to literally becoming Batman, each of these games prove that action games are always finding new ways to make our hearts pound. Here are the nominees.
The nominees for Action Game of the Year are
Yes?
Batman: Arkham Shadow,
No, they won't win. Although I do want to play that. Can you imagine they get Grums on the stage? Everybody gets a tomato to throw at them.
Black Myth: Wukong,
Great game, not winning. Not winning. Great game though. It might win. That's a great game.
Call of Duty: Black Ops 6,
Great game, but no.
Helldivers 2,
That will probably win. I need to go back and play that some more.
Stellar Blade,
No, it'll be Helldivers. There's my girlfriend, not Eve, the other one. Helldivers.
All right, and the winner is Helldivers 2.
I'm looking for it. I'm going to get Stellar Blade on PC, is where I'm going to get it.
Okay, this is great.
Why does he talk so weird?
Okay, so when we launched Helldivers 1, we were actually here. My last time in Vegas was DICE, whenever it was, 2016.
Is that Freddie
We were
Mercury?
nominated for Action Game of the Year back then for Helldivers 1 as well. And now, it kind of feels like we went full circle and actually completed that thing. I don't know. And of course, like the standard thing to do when you get an award is to thank
I think I just
the
shit
development
myself.
team back home that's surely watching, and my heart goes out to them. So, team back home, to our partners that made this happen, or at PlayStation and so forth. And then lastly,
Yeah, what did she say, Anthony, right?
The gamers, right? So, thank you to those three: team, partners, gamers. TGA.
What about the Jews?
That's an unfortunate coincidence, isn't it?
What about the Jews?
But think about this: whenever somebody accepts an award, TJ. Okay, Mara. Thanks.
Why do you hate the Jews? None of the Jews do anything to you.
Adventure. The word alone evokes images of exploring exciting worlds and meeting strange characters. It's also been associated with video games since the very beginning. After all, one of the most beloved games on Atari was just named Adventure. But whether it be piecing together memories of a post-apocalyptic world, diving into a spooky underground
It will be Indiana
or
Jones.
summoning a bed to walk across a river,
Indiana
the games in the category
Jones.
show us there's always new places to find and puzzles to solve. Here are the nominees.
The
Adventure
nominees
Game
for
of the
Adventure
Year.
Game of the Year are
Indiana
1000
Jones.
times
That's a
resist.
great demo. I didn't play the game, but the demo is pretty great. I recommend it based on the demo. What if the devs booed the gamers? That's right.
Animal Well.
No. It is Indiana Jones. Fuck this baby's toy game. This is a baby's game. Baby shit in the diaper and animal.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Hey, mamma mia. Great game. Great game. Can't wait for the DLC. Great game.
The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of
Very
Wisdom.
good game. Very good game. Not an award winner. No. No. Look at her jumping off treetop to treetop. Are there any Jews in this game?
Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown.
You know, nice game. Yes, of course. Shut up, Benjamin. I need to play that game more. And the winner is, listen to the winners. It'll be Indiana Jones, and the guy who comes up will say Jones.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Let's say, here comes Indiana Jones. Oh, they could not make it. Oh, here he comes. Yes. Is that Penn or Teller?
While you were playing your pointless game, I was playing you.
The fuck am I listening to?
Hello,
Hello.
Machine Games. So, quite surreal and unexpected. in
I'm
some
not making fun of the
instances, and we
Jews.
are
I can make
extremely
fun of the
deeply
Jews
honored
because my last name
to
is
be here
Jaffe.
and receiving this. It's,
And I'm not making fun of
truly
them. I'm saying,
amazing.
why are they not giving
And I
the
would like to
Jews their
start with
props?
saying thank you to one of our long-term friends at Machine Games, Todd Howard.
Well, look at little Todd Howard. Isn't he cute as the button?
Because if it wasn't
Little,
for Todd
little
Howard
button
that
man,
brought the game to us,
elvish
we
man
wouldn't
making
be
the video
standing here at
games.
all. Secondly, I also would like to say a deep thank you to our captain at the helm back home in Uppsala, Jerk
fuck
Gustafsson,
is-
our game director.
Oops, sorry. The fuck kind of
Without
dingbat
his
place is that?
passion and relentless energy, we wouldn't be standing here either. I also would like to take the opportunity to say a big thank you and a shout out to the amazing cast that we had and the
Cast.
talent on this project.
I have met Todd Howard just once. We were on a panel.
Troy Baker,
I do not think he was impressed with me at all.
Alessandra Mastronardi, Marius Gavrilis, and
I don't blame
Tony
him.
Todd that is unfortunately no longer with us.
Creating a game like this centered around one of the most iconic characters
What
in
was
the
his
world
name? What was his name?
wouldn't have been possible without the incredible partnership and collaboration with Lucasfilm Games.
Yes, but what was the name of the game?
Thank you for welcoming us into your universe and entrusting us with this remarkable character. It's truly an honor.
What's his name?
Thank you so much to Bethesda and ZeniMax for your unwavering belief in us and your extraordinary effort in marketing and publishing this game. And we're deeply grateful to Xbox and Microsoft for your trust and support in us throughout this journey.
What journey? What were you making?
To the team back home in Uppsala.
What was it called?
You're the best team in the world. Your talent, your passion, your dedication, that's what made all of this possible.
What possible? What was made possible?
To quickly add to that, we really wish the entirety of Machine Games could be here on stage with us today. Unfortunately, that's I don't think we would fit. But it would have been awesome because they are the true heroes in this spectacle and this adventure of ours.
What?
And also something that we have been iterating back home, that Jark, our game director, is always iterating upon, is without the support and the love from our partners and our families, this game would most likely not have been made.
What game?
So, thank you all.
They were media trained and told not to say the name of the game. Assholes.
Please welcome the creator of RimWorld and the studio director of Ludion Studios, Tynan Sylvester.
RimWorld sounds filthy. Filthy. I'm just saying.
What is important about
Oh, shut up! Look at this asshole.
It's in the name.
He looks like Dolph Lundgren.
We get to explore
Idiot.
what it's like to live a different kind of life. We experience our characters' triumph and struggle,
Really?
their love and loss, and most importantly, the choices that they face. We choose which faction to ally with, which love to pursue.
You know, I had a roommate in college. You know what he called it?
I just learn about ourselves.
He called it.
And what we value.
Oh, I don't want to even say what he called it.
Each of the nominees tonight immersed us in exhilaration, learning, sadness, and drama of a special character in a fantastical world. And they are
the nominees for Role-Playing Game of the Year
Not doing
are
it.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
No, it won't win.
Hey kids,
It can't win. Hello, Jonas, over on Twitch.
Dragon Age, The Veilguard.
Great game, it won't win. Great game. Why couldn't they say Indiana Jones?
Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree.
That might win. That may win the competition tonight. Look at that beautiful world that the Miyazaki gave us.
Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth.
No, no, it will be Metaphor. Refantasio. Dragons.
Metaphor.
That will win.
Refantasio.
I'm not excited for the Elden Ring multiplayer because I still got to finish the first one, and I haven't even done the DLC, and I don't really like co-op multiplayers. Not really, but I'm sure it'll be great, Kevin. Okay, here go. Metaphor.
And the winner is
Refantasio.
Metaphor, Refantasio.
Of course it is. Let me put on my reading glasses.
The team couldn't be here this evening,
Because
but they
they're
sent us a video.
dead. Oh, they have video. Oh, are they
Hello,
naked?
everyone. My name is Scott Strickard, Senior Localization
sorry?
Producer for Metaphor Refantasio. I'm incredibly grateful to accept the Role-Playing Game of the Year award on behalf of the development team in Japan, who unfortunately couldn't be here tonight. That said,
He seems so sad.
Hashiya-san, Metaphor's creative director, wanted to express his deep gratitude to you for such a prestigious award. In a year among many excellent RPGs developed by teams around the world, we're honored that this debut title has been so well received. The team would like to express how grateful they are to you and to all the game's fans. On behalf of the entire team at Studio Zero and Atlas, thank you.
Oh, God, shut up.
Making any game is hard. And making a game where the players can poke and prod at your game mechanics however they want is really hard. But there's no better moment than when a player invents a strategy you never thought of, and the game systems handle it as though you did. So whether we were surviving a winter apocalypse or attaching a shotgun to a loyal goat buddy, the following games gave us the chance to make our own clever plans and then watch those plans fall apart in ways that made perfect sense. The nominees for Strategy Simulation Game of the Year are...
The nominees for Strategy/Simulation Game
Also known as the Nerd Award.
Balatro. Caves of Cud.
Fuck you, Kevin. Fuck you, Kevin. That's right, Benjamin.
Frostpunk 2.
No. No. I do hear Caves of Cud is pretty cool, though, but I haven't bought it yet.
Tactical Breach Wizard.
That's a great game. Nobody played it, though. I mean, I guess it'll be Balatro, but it doesn't really feel like a strategy simulation game.
Satisfactory.
That's a good game, too, but no, it'll be Balatro. Well, I don't know when it'll be Balatro. It'll have to be Balatro. Because GDC will be different, but these guys don't play these kind of games for the most part. Hey, baby. No, I'm not.
And the winner is...
Balatro.
Balatro.
Of course it is. Of course it is. Of course. What did I tell you? Because I know the truth.
Congrats, guys.
Idiot.
All right. As I've said many times this year, I am not Local Thunk, because he is not here tonight. And to be honest, if I was responsible for stealing millions of hours of free time, then I would also be a little hesitant to be in front of this crowd. But we'll gladly take that heat for him. And also, if you are planning to pretend to be Local Thunk tonight, like, please don't. Like, I will find you. But this is a huge honor, like a strategy game with everything that's been nominated. He's humbled by the nomination, and now the win makes it even better. And for all the strategists out there, there is more to Balatro than playing flushes like all the time or Steel Kings with a red seal. so try straight every now and then, okay? So thank you so much. He's humbled, and this is very cool. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage the CE Owl of Alchemy Labs, the company behind VR games such as Job Simulator and Dimensional Double Shift, Andrew Ike.
Hello, Andrew.
For
Thank
decades,
you for coming
immersive
to see
reality
me.
was relegated to science fiction movies
No,
and
no,
expensive,
Andrew.
wonky demos. Now that it's so available and affordable that millions of people use it every day.
If you want my help.
Because skilled developers and engineers are always pushing technology to its limit to help players literally enter another world, including fighting off xenomorphs, battling towering
I don't
monsters,
think you're using
or riding in a
literally
mech of their own.
correct.
The nominees for immersive reality technical achievement are...
The nominees for Immersive Reality Technical Achievement are Alien Rogue Incursion.
My left temple.
It seems we can get to the Ops Command Center by taking the elevator to the...
I need to buy a goddamn
Batman Arkham Shadow.
I gotta get a Meta Quest 3 at this point. There are some really good games to play now. I should pick one up well, I gotta finish some fucking games, dude. I gotta finish some games. That'll be my reward for finishing games. Can you imagine
Skydance's
needing a award
poison in my veins begs me to kill.
For finishing a game.
I'll put you in the ground.
I'll put you in the ground. I don't know who that is.
Starship Home.
Don't clap like you know what that is, audience. You've never fucking heard of that game. I did play Half-Life Alyx. I thought it was fine. Nothing amazing. Everybody comes to hey.
Underdogs.
No one has ever heard of that game. Well, Ravnos, when is it coming out? When's the 4 coming out, man?
And the winner is...
And the winner is my butthole.
Starship Home.
What are you, where is she moving again? What?
I promise it's real. You can have the card.
You can have the card. I promise you should have the card.
I'm going to try not to get very emotional.
Well, it shouldn't be that hard.
We built this game to try to uncurse the vibes. Because if you haven't noticed, the vibes are cursed. And I had this insane idea for this game, and I went to the best people in the world that I thought could solve problems that I never thought were solvable.
Oh, the Jews?
And they said yes. And so I want to thank Mark, our engineering director, and Ash, our art director, for agreeing to go on this insane ride with a much larger team of people that we wish could be here. And I want to thank all of our families and partners for putting up with madness.
I don't know, Ace.
And us wandering around in our homes with headsets on playing this game for hours a day. And to everyone else in our network, everyone who had a Quest 3 that played this game and helped us find a way to turn whatever room you're in into a starship and send it to outer space and put you into the dreams of alien plants. And we built that, and you can go there. So thank you for all of your support and to all of the people that made this happen. We couldn't have done it without you, so thank you.
So excited for them. They're awesome. All right. Put on a headset and leave your troubles behind. For gamers, it's that simple. But for the teams of artists making these games, it is, to put it lightly, a lot more complicated. It's almost like pulling off a magic trick, giving players the illusion that they can actually reach out and touch their surroundings. That what they're seeing is really happening in front of them, not just on a screen. The following games didn't just pull off one magic trick, they pulled off the entire show. The nominees for Immersive Game of the Year are...
The nominees for Immersive Reality Game of the Year are Alien: Rogue Incursion.
He eats his calves, oh man.
Batman: Arkham Shadow.
I can't protect Gotham City like this. I became a symbol to fight crime, but I don't understand those who commit it.
Escaping Wonderland.
What is
Gotta work on that landing.
I need to get the old under engine up and running.
Mr. Mole really left these all over the place.
Skydance's Behemoth.
And the gods that walk among us thirst for death.
Underdogs.
And the winner is Batman Arkham Shadow.
This show does not need to be entertaining. It's a great show. But good God, this is a terrible show. Great nominations, though.
That's a good-looking crew, huh? Yeah.
The fuck are you on
I don't know
about?
what we did to deserve this environment that we were provided in order to create a game good enough for this illustrious reward, but we were provided 4 years to develop this game with a healthy budget, with a first-party group that helped us in the final 6 months. We were allowed to play, in my opinion, one of the greatest worlds to play in the world of Batman and Arkham. We were given access to the Arkham community, which was at first very angry. And then they welcomed us into their family, and now we feel like we're part of it. That our partners at Warner Bros. And DC also trusted us and gave us that creative direction and freedom that we were allowed to make the game that we wanted to. We built this game, in my opinion, the best technology that you could use to build immersive content in Unity. We were also allowed to work on one of the best pieces of hardware you can buy out there right now, which is the MetaQuest 3. So with all of those things combined, my amazing crew at Camouflage, everybody back home, we were just afforded that environment that I hope that we can have another shot at something like that in the future, and all of the developers to have the time, the budget, the creative direction, the freedom, the trust, and a terrific team to develop a game like we did with Batman Arkham Shadow. So thank you for everybody who allowed us to do that.
Please welcome back Stella Chung and Greg Miller.
Was somebody booing them?
You're still here. Okay, great.
Still here, right behind you. It's a long walk. It's a long walk this year.
You know, gotta get your steps in somehow.
I don't know about me. Before we give out more awards, we wanted to give a shout out to the Academy of Interactive Arts and Sciences scholars giving out awards this year. You've seen Abby Sherlock, Valencia Coleman, and Honesty Canos. Now, it's worth pointing out, I do this every year, as you know. Honesty back there is the one who doesn't have a job yet in the gaming industry, and she would like to work at Naughty Dog. And so I know you're in the room somewhere, Neil. Just a heads up.
Yeah, all right, that's a good pitch.
Thank you.
But yes, congratulations to you all. If you want to learn more about the scholars or want to become a mentor or donate, please visit aiasfoundation.org.
And now back to the awards.
Yes, audio design in games centers us in the new worlds we find ourselves in.
Something as small as the sound of ice crusting over a post-apocalyptic city, or as big as the massive explosions blowing apart giant chittering insects, or, you know, heavy Scottish accents on a creepy oil rig. These are the nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Audio Design.
The nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Audio Design are Frostpunk 2.
It should go Indiana Jones.
Stewart.
Hear ye, hear ye. The proposed law has been approved.
Helldivers 2.
Enemy tactical assets within range. Requesting air support. Here comes the cavalry.
Or Star Wars.
Monument Valley 3.
No, don't be a baby. Don't be a baby. No. Idiots. Silent Hill was pretty good too, Necro.
Senua's Saga Hellblade 2.
Oh, just because the ladies were whispering in the headset. No. No! I won't allow it.
Still Wakes the Deep.
That's no. I mean, probably that, but where's Indy? That was the best audio. It'll get Still Wakes the Deep. I bet.
All right, and the winner is...
Why did Silent Hill not get nominated?
Helldivers 2.
What do I know? I don't agree with you about Indy. I don't mean the sounds in Indiana Jones regarding the whip and the punches. I mean, like, the ambiance and moving things around and just living in the world.
Okay, well, I guess you can't do best action without the best audio design, right? I mean, from the shotgun in Doom to now, like, audio is like one of the most...
Why are you up there?
...disciplines when it comes to making
people talk.
A great action game, right? And I think we as an industry all have a tendency to always forget about audio design. Like, it's that thing, those guys in the back room, that back corner, and they'll just fix it after the artists have made a lot of assets that then need audio design. So, massive thank you to the team back home, to our partners, associates, and to the gamers. And also to this wonderful team, please.
Why did you need to say, oh, you ego-bloated fuck?
Hey, you guys. I'm Bianca from Sony, dialogue lead for Helldivers 2. This game was built by an amazing, insanely talented team who put their entire hearts into every single detail. A huge shout out to our talented teams at Sony, the dialogue team, sound design, music, the hilarious writers at Arrowhead, the Arrowhead dev team, I mean, my goodness. Then of course, the diehard Helldivers community that just believed in us. This is for you, this is for Sony, this is for Arrowhead, and of course, this is for Super Earth! For democracy! Thanks, you guys.
So, you know, it's probably fair to say that everyone in this room has video game music on their playlists, right?
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I know they're just walking off stage, but hey, if you can hear me, you actually made my wedding procession, which is going to be the Helldivers drop pod music, because I never turn that music off, seriously.
To be clear, just so everyone in the room understands, you're not even engaged yet, right?
No, but that's just like...
Just making sure that's how important the music is.
You gotta plan it out.
I hear you, I hear you.
As soon as I heard it, I knew it.
Fair enough.
You know how you know what... Well, actually, you wouldn't know, because you didn't buy a dress, but whatever. Anyways, I love video game music, and I will always use the in-game music anytime I can. I mean, I almost cried when Nintendo released their music app.
Sure, yeah, me too, except I did cry. The music of gaming can tug at the heartstrings, have you on the edge of your seat, and get you ready for action. It can drive you to be the slick space scoundrel, or keep you calm as you solve meditative puzzles, or just get stuck in your head after finally finishing a platformer speed run. The nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Original Music Composition are...
The nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Original Music Composition are... Astrobot.
Oh, God.
Helldivers 2. Monument Valley 3.
Why do I hate this show so much, you guys?
Senua Saga Hellblade 2.
Ingram, I can help you.
I love video games more now than I ever have.
Star Wars Outlaws.
But my God, this show is abysmal.
world shows no mercy. But it's a big galaxy out there.
All right, and the winner is
Star Wars was great.
Helldivers 2.
Oh my God, do we have to hear this guy come back and give? Oh, thank God it's her. No, yeah, come on, don't bring that guy back.
It's just you this time.
It's just
Everybody else is out talking to IGN right now. What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Do you want me to hold it while you do your speech? Or? Sure.
I'll go fast and then we'll have him. So,
Oh my God, dude,
congrats to all
let
the
somebody
nominees.
else.
This was a phenomenal year for video game music, and all of your scores were exemplary. I've actually been a bit of a Sony fanboy ever since grade school, and ever since my first GDC in 2006. It had been my dream to work on a Sony game and collaborate with the famous and incredible Sony music team. And so working on Helldivers was like a dream come true. And it's so incredible to accept this award from the Academy. I'd like to thank the Nashville Orchestra and my music team, the music team at Sony PlayStation, and the dev team at Arrowhead for bringing me on this journey and making such an incredible game. Thank you so much. This guy is probably the best composer in the entire games industry. And in community speak, the main theme goes hard. Right? Can I have this? Of course you can. Well, for Super Earths.
Tonight, we're here to honor a foundational industry figure, Don James. From the launch of the Nintendo Entertainment System to the Nintendo Switch, he's been a formative part of Nintendo's US journey from the very start. As employee number 4 and warehouse manager, Don worked with a small team of Nintendo employees in Tukwila, Washington, building arcade games for deployment across the US.
My history with Don goes back to my first Nintendo video game experience. I was at college and a regular in front of the Space Invaders cabinet. One day, I spotted a new game cabinet. The game was called Donkey Kong, and that started a more than 40-year love affair with Nintendo and video games. Don James built the cabinet that first introduced me to gaming.
Before Donkey Kong, most video games were simpler in design and mechanics, often relying on abstract visuals and straightforward gameplay. Donkey Kong flipped the script with a story. Be the hero and unlock new levels of storytelling.
Really?
Alongside his friend and colleague Howard Lincoln, Don helped build Nintendo's US brand for the company's US fans.
In the fall of 1985,
Oh, God.
Don James led a
Is
small
Mitch
group of
McConnell here?
Nintendo
Why is Mitch
employees
McConnell
who
here?
helped launch the Nintendo Entertainment System. And from that
Where's
beginning,
my producer?
over
Where's
nearly
Tech
40
Protect? What
years,
the fuck?
Don has played a critical role in launching every Nintendo
Tech, I gotta
home
take
video
the dog
game
out. Talk to people.
With gear like the Rob Robot and the
Keep
Zapper
it going.
Light Gun,
Keep the show
NES
going.
was unlike anything players
All right.
have seen.
I'll be back in like
NES
3
also
minutes.
saw
I
the
just gotta
genesis
take the
of
dog
now
outside.
legendary games like Super Mario Brothers.
Hey guys, look,
Super
it's
Mario
Mario. Or is this
and
show
Metroid.
awful?
The
It's awful.
NES went on to sell over
Horrible.
60 million
I'll
units.
be right back.
And Mario became more than a character. He became a cultural icon.
In
Is this
1991,
just like developers
I
jerking
got a
themselves
call to
off?
go
Is that what
crash
the
an
show is?
audition for an Italian plumber from Brooklyn named Mario. Had a wonderful time exploring the character, and Don James gave me the
Fuck is
wonderful gift of saying, "You're
ITYSL?
hired." And there we were with the real-time animation system, MERT, or Mario in real time. 5 years into doing this, Don James says, "You're
Ivan, I have
hired
no
for
idea what
something
that
else." And that was doing the voice of Mario in Mario 64. 168 games later, we're still having a great time.
In 1995,
We're still having a
Don
great time.
worked with his colleagues and IDSA CEO Doug Lowenstein to launch E3.
His unwavering commitment to the show helped make it the must-attend for everyone and anyone in the entertainment world. But Don was more than an industry visionary. He was a booth design Michelangelo. Annually, Nintendo's booths were jaw-dropping, and attendees and competitors all knew to expect the unexpected.
In 1999, Don and his team brought fans closer to the magic of gaming
Oh, I
when
like
they
this game.
debuted a full-sized replica of a pod racer to launch Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. And in
Wow.
2011, Don helped bring Mario Kart to life with real drivable karts built by West Coast Customs. With the industry's massive growth, Don and others realized it needed a rating system that could help parents understand the content in the games they were buying for their kids.
Don's
Oh, this just
commitment
was
to the
good.
ESRB and its
Evan.
mission has spanned 3 decades. Not only was he instrumental in the development and broad adoption of the rating system back in 1994, but he's helped us adapt it along the way to meet the demands of the industry and consumers at large.
Under Don's leadership, Nintendo has partnered with the Starlight Children's Foundation for over 30 years, distributing over 8,400 custom gaming stations to hospitals across North America, bringing joy and relief to more than 13 million seriously ill children.
It's just like a guy that died, right?
Just about making video games. It was about creating joy and forging real connections. Gaming is just better because of Don James.
Don James connected innovators, visionaries, and dreamers. He helped build a legacy that didn't just change Nintendo, but transformed an entire industry, and his impact on gaming is forever.
R.I.P. big homie.
Please welcome to the stage activist, social entrepreneur, and the CEO of Starlight Children's Foundation, Adam Garoni.
Garoni's here? Holy shit, guys. Garoni.
Starlight's mission is to deliver happiness to hospitalized kids when they need it most. One of our first programs was co-created by Don James in 1992. Who saw the opportunity to adapt the Nintendo gaming console to work in children's hospitals. To Don, these weren't just games, they were lifelines, a way to bring fun, happiness, and a bit of normalcy to kids when they needed it most. Don's vision and dedication helped turn this idea into something powerful, touching millions of lives.
See, his
and
face looks
making
high
real
definition.
difference for
You
families
know what I mean?
everywhere. Don's contribution over his stellar, decades-long career to the gaming industry, to Starlight's mission, have led to this Lifetime Achievement Award. I want to congratulate John James. Thank you.
Oh, he's not even dead. I thought he died. Jeff is coming back. He had to put the dog outside. I thought the homie was dead. That's what we were like talking about.
Thank you very much. Before I get started, I'd just like to thank my wife of 27 years for allowing me to do this.
The show is pretty boring.
When I took a job as a warehouse manager in 1981 for a company that had just 5 people, I had no idea what a wild, extraordinary 43 journey I was signing up for. Every year was an adventure. In all that time, I can honestly say there was never a dull moment. This is kind of emotional, you can hear it in my voice. That's audio design, just for you.
Wow.
In the video, you caught a glimpse of some of the amazing projects I was able to work on, but meaningful as they were and still are, they were only a part of the magic I experienced. The real magic was the people who supported me and those who worked with me, both at Nintendo and in the industry. You heard from a few of them in the video, but if I shared the full list, we'd be here all night. Looking back, I feel so fortunate to have worked with and learned from so many. It has been my sincerest privilege to help build a company and an industry that I love so much. I won't lie, retirement is pretty great. But I will miss the challenges, and above all else, I will miss all of you. One thing we have always said at Nintendo is that our mission is to put smiles on faces. It has always been the people in this industry that continually put one on mine. This thing we call video games started decades ago, and the experiment is still running all these decades later.
That's funny, Kevin.
The best part of this industry is that no one knows where we'll go next. Keep playing, keep creating, keep surprising, and keep inspiring all the generations.
He's a sweet old man,
Thank you,
you know?
so much for this great honor.
Good job, Grandpa.
Please welcome the lead designer of hit games, including Fallout New Vegas, and now the studio design director of Obsidian Entertainment, Josh Sawyer.
Between all the flying bullets, double jumps, and base building, a game story can often be overlooked. But a good story can elevate even the most sublime gameplay. For many games, the story is its beating heart. Speaking of beating hearts, it's hard to believe that there are people who think you don't need one to write a great story.
This
To
guy
create
looks like
characters
the
inspired by
secret
our
villain
cultures,
in a movie.
to explore the themes of our lives and the world changing around us, to connect and speak to us as no other form of media can. A great story helps us to understand what it means to be human, even when we're not playing a human at all. For all that our very human writers and designers do to bring out the best in our games, it is my great honor to introduce the nominees.
The nominees for Outstanding Achievement in Story are 1000 Times Resist.
Why do you get to choose who lives and who dies? Is this punishment? For what you did, for what I did. I want you to see from the beginning.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
That's gonna win.
Just run away from your problems, Indiana.
Watch. Has to win.
Thousands of years of humanity's thoughts and beliefs, just waiting to be found.
Metaphor, Refantasio.
Oh, that might win.
In this race to become king, are you? The race's outcome is beyond your meddling now. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you.
This place, it isn't a utopia.
Still Wakes the Deep.
Still can't believe you went. I know you were just trying to do right by me, so I need you to do what's right by us. Now, please, if you don't deal with this, then we are done for good. But I won't wait forever.
Thank goodness you're here.
So that's Boundary. Strange place, I know, but...
Oh, this is a good one.
I've got you a meeting with the Lord Mayor today.
Fun
so don't
game.
miss that bus. Are you listening? Get good.
The winner is, I love you, Indy, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
Wow. I was caught off guard. I did not expect that. Convincing enough, guys.
Mankind has built sites of great spiritual significance. If you were to draw a line through these ancient sites around the globe, you get a perfect...
Hello again. Really amazing, and we're a bit shocked, I think. I'm standing here on behalf of our lead writer back home, Tommy Tordson Björk, and the whole narrative team that has done, yeah. So Tommy and the team has really outshined themselves in terms of writing one of the best stories I think that we ever delivered. It's something that I have iterated throughout the entire marketing campaign. This is by far the best story Machine Games has delivered so far, and that is not something PR and marketing have told me to say. I do really feel and believe that myself. So, from the bottom of our heart, this
Benjamin, that's funny
huge
as fuck.
thank you to
Todd
Tom
looks
and
like
the
your
narrative team back
grandma
home.
you
It's
should visit
amazing.
in a nursing home.
And also, I think that we need to acknowledge Todd.
Todd Howard looks like his clothes are too big for him.
Bringing the core pitch and the premise of the game to us.
You know, I first pitched this story in 2009 to Lucasfilm, and so I think stories and games, or whatever they are, when you can't let go of them, you keep holding on to the dream that it will exist. I can't say enough about the team at Machine Games and what they've done with this game. I want to thank everybody at Lucasfilm for letting us take Indy on one more adventure, but most of all, to the fans of the game, the fans of Indiana Jones who wanted to step into his shoes. We can't thank the fans for embracing this very unique game so much. Thank you so much.
What award?
Words on a page, faces on a screen, dialogue coming out of a speaker. How do characters even work? No, really, how do they work? Please tell me. After 25 years in the game industry, I still really don't understand it.
Yeah, Rob, it's nuts.
Designers, writers, artists, animators, actors, audio engineers, and directors work together for years to bring forth some of the most amazing characters in gaming. It's a little science, a little art, and a whole lot of alchemy. Whatever the formula may be, in the end, the results are undeniably magic. It is my great honor to introduce the nominees.
The nominees for
Did you get invited to this?
Achievement in Character are
I've got no. I have
1,000
a
Times
award.
Resist,
I got like a bunch.
Watcher.
Well, the game's got a bunch. I have one behind me.
Everything I've done,
This sucks.
I've done for you.
It's like a self-jerk fest, and they also make fun of each other, but they also like jack off.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth.
I mean, you know, the
Yuffie
games are
Kisaragi.
great. It's great to have them recognized, blah, 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 but it's just so dumb.
Glad to see Helldivers.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. Dr. Henry Indiana Jones.
He was great. Troy Baker was great.
I'll knock your teeth out.
Gina. Scared of snakes, Dr. Jones?
Indica. Indica.
That was a great game.
So easy to step over everything you
They
believe
have
in.
very, very good
I'm
nominees.
talking about
The show's so
intentional
stupid.
unfairness for one's own gain. I guess I can't do anything worse than that.
Senua Saga Hellblade 2. Senua.
He saw me as I saw him.
More than he can understand.
No more slaves and no more sacrifices.
He is trying
You swear.
And the winner is Dr. Henry Indiana Jones, Jr.
I've run into Nazis before, trust me. It ain't a walk in the park.
Okay, then. Let's see if you can keep up.
Fine.
So, creating a lovable and memorable character takes a lot of hard work, a lot of writing, numerous amounts of lines, VO,
JSD, I
dialogue,
did like what I played so
cutscenes,
far, but
scripts,
yes.
walkthroughs, you name it. And as I mentioned previously, our lead writer back home, Tommy, and the narrative team has, outshined themselves when they've been on this extreme adventure. But turning those written lines and turn all of that text into something else requires magic.
Oh my
And
God, shut
boy,
up.
did we find ourselves a magician.
Oh, so full of themselves.
I was just checking. There was a before someone came out. It doesn't matter. The thing that I love about what DICE, how they recognize this category is that it's character and that it is the sum of its parts. It's not a singular component. And that component, those components begin with Todd Howard's unrelenting vision that he pitches and holds on to and doesn't compromise on. It starts with finding an incredible studio of hundreds of people that are willing to give their time and their dedication and their talent in service to that vision. And then it takes an incredible performance director to deal with egos and fear and nerdery over a character. So I really do applaud and appreciate it and encourage DICE to continue supporting the notion that this is character, that it is not just one singular part, but it is that it's a team working together. And it's impossible to recognize this character without honoring and recognizing the contribution that George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, and Harrison Ford have made to this, because they are synonymous with this. You, just like me, every single person in this room somehow has been touched, inspired, challenged by those people and this character. Because if you were like me, when you were 5 years old and you sat in the theater and you saw this movie for the first time, you realized that big things were possible, that you could go on a great adventure. And so thank you for recognizing character. Thank you for the team. And whenever adventure calls, you damn well better answer. Thank you.
She's the CEO of Iron Galaxy Studios.
And he's a wacky rapscallion who's traveled in time.
Please welcome to the stage, Chelsea Blasco.
Ever since they took over arcades in the 90s, fighting games have been one of the fastest and easiest ways to get into the action. Either new players or longtime veterans, everyone knows how to hit start, pick a character they like, and get mashing those buttons, which I know is my preferred strategy. And this year's nominees for Fighting Game of the Year kept that tradition alive while still pushing the envelope on what this genre is capable of. The nominees are...
The nominees for Fighting Game of the Year are Blazing Strike,
Thank you, Sophie.
Dragon Ball Sparking Zero,
I'm afraid you're not going to survive this.
Mortal Kombat 1 Chaos Reigns, Tekken 8, Underdogs,
And the winner is... Tekken 8.
Thank you so much. All right. So great to see so many friends in the audience tonight. I've got a few words from the Tekken team, our global Tekken team. I wanted to extend our deepest gratitude to our amazing player community. Your passion and support have been the driving force behind everything we do. This year, we're celebrating 30 years of Tekken, and there's no better way to mark this milestone than by giving our fans one of the best titles in the series. We've taken bold steps by resurrecting legendary characters, and we're thrilled to have a lot more content to come for Tekken 8. This year, we also had our best Tekken World Tour.
Maybe there are people watching this show,
and we really thank the dedication
and they are
of
like,
the
"I
entire
want to be up
community,
there
the
one
players,
day." Can you imagine?
the fans,
Don't
everyone
be that guy
attends
or
all these
girl.
shows globally every year.
Don't chase
The
this.
message we want to send to our community
Make
is
the
that
shit
it's
you
just
like.
the beginning.
And that's
There's
it.
a lot more to come for Tekken 8,
Sells cool.
and we can't wait to share it with you.
Doesn't cool.
Thank you again for this wonderful
But this
honor.
is all
It's great to see everybody. Thank you.
performative horse shit, my friends.
I think we can all agree
And
that
they don't even
sports
know.
are at the very foundation of our industry. After all, what is Pong other than virtual table tennis? And you can pretty much draw a straight line from the stick figures football for Magnifox Odyssey way back in 1972 to the photorealistic players in the games nominated tonight. The nominees in this category bring excellence to video games' longest tradition, and more importantly, bring out the competitor in all of
Yeah,
us.
because Morgan, I'm
They
trying
are
to tell you,
The
it's
nominees
bullshit.
for Sports Game of the Year
It's
are
all fake.
EA
I've
Sports
seen
College
it.
Football 25.
It's fake.
As we'll see. Crowd.
Doesn't mean anything.
Yes, it's yours. Got it set up on the outside.
I don't mean the games don't mean anything.
EA Sports
I don't mean the
FC
work
25.
doesn't mean anything. I don't mean the people working on the games are important. Of course. That's different. But awards for creativity, awards for entertainment is goofy and stupid
MLB The Show
and
24.
self-fellatio.
To get this one started after this.
Maybe the element of surprise was what came in. Obviously, regardless of the score, be challenging for some.
ALCS Game 2, the David Ortiz.
NBA 2K25.
Kevin, it depends on what it is.
I'm just blown away. Absolutely as clutch as you can get.
This is a ball game people will be talking.
He is an incredible leader when the game is willing to step up.
I don't know. Kevin, no. I don't like it. I think it's horrible.
And the winner is
I enjoy mocking it mercilessly, though.
MLB The Show 24.
This season, there's so much excitement playing with that high fastball.
Hello, Travis.
Oh, this is really unexpected.
Is it an honor?
Thank you to everyone, all of the designers, the producers, the engineers that work on the game, but also thank you to the interns that show up for a few months and really contribute. Also, thank you to all of the contingent workers whose fate really is never in their hands, but they show up every day and they really kick ass. We really appreciate you. We're celebrating 20 years of making sports games at the San Diego studio, so a big thank you to Scott Rohde and Chris Cutliff. And as always, thank you to the fans for keeping the lights on, and thank you to Quality Assurance, because without them, none of us would be here. Thank you.
Welcome to the stage, a co-organizer of Black Voices in Gaming and director of New Challenger, the studio behind the Beatdown City franchise, Sean Alexander
How about
Allen.
you just make the games, and if people buy them, that's how they get recognized.
Video games and technology are often conflated as synonymous, but video games often
How
use
can you
growing
reward the
technology
best
with
of the
intent to
best in a
instill sense of awe
creative
in players,
industry?
to show us
One
the
Punch
sights
Man?
we've never seen, and to convey the breadth of human emotion. The best uses of tech in games are not used just to push high-resolution textures or the next form of anti-aliasing, but rather to push the art of the medium forward. The nominees for Outstanding Technical
Look
Achievement
at his
are...
hair. I don't have anything
Outstanding
else to
technical
say.
achievement
It's just
are
impressively
Astrobot.
odd. Here's what I'll tell you it is, and I've talked about this before.
Batman Arkham Shadow.
It's the fact that once, if you've actually done this and experienced this, you realize how false and just silly it all is. And when you see the artifice being presented as real,
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
you can't help but push back against it because it's so artificial. Great game. Great game.
Senua Saga Hellblade 2.
What's up, Anthony? What's going on, champ?
What's going on, Jeffy? How are you?
I'm good. Watching this terrible show.
Warhammer 40,000.
It is terrible.
Space
I was
Marine
just talking
2.
to somebody in the industry a little while ago.
Which industry?
And they asked video games.
Yeah.
And they asked me why I was bothering to watch it. It's not for me. It's for industry people.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, well, I like video games and I'm supporting
winner
Jappy,
is-
so I'm doing a watch along with them. And she's like, yeah, but you're not
That's
going to
from
like
what?
it. It's not going to be good for you at all.
Not good for
And-
you. Why is it not good for you?
No, not like good for not good for me in the sense that it's bad for me, but just it's not going to seem like a good show to me.
Oh yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, this is the worst
Thank you very
video
much.
game show I've seen
Technical
in
achievement,
quite
it's
some
an
time.
amazing thing for us.
It's junk.
Means the world.
Now, the
No, we
nominees
have a
are good,
concept at Team Asobi. Actually, right now it's Friday
but
morning
yeah,
in Japan.
it's an absolutely
They just
terrible.
finished their review, and I'm missing them very much. And they're watching
a
us.
terrible,
so I just want to say, guys,
show.
thank you so much. Well done.
Yeah,
getting this
some of the
award.
games I don't
So
even
we have this
I've never
concept
even
of
heard of
techno
that are
magic.
nominated.
It's one of the
I
big
mean,
features of the
doesn't
game
mean
that we
anything.
talk about internally, and it's all about
No?
taking all the technologies that we have around and just turning it into something that is just simple magic, for families
But
and kids.
it's just
put
everybody
smiles on their faces
self-filleting
and,
one
stars
another.
in their
And-
eyes. So
Yeah,
to
I don't like it.
all the
I don't
techno
like
magicians
it.
of Team Asobi, really well done. This is for you, and I love you. Thank you very much.
It's just it's like, how do I put this?
All right. Everyone in this room knows that no matter how big or small, games are hard to make. The buzzword we often hear is how risky it is to make something unknown or games that don't fit into the metrics. If you
Are you
pitch a
still
genre
thinking?
blending walking sim
No,
starring a nun or a pixel art
hang
poker
on.
game that uses more and more disturbing clowns to keep players engaged, they'd probably laugh at you.
No, I'm K-Nub's like, did I hear self-fillating? I think what it is, if I may pontificate,
Yeah.
it's like it's so not honest that it feels disrespectful to sell this horse shit to me. And so I feel there's value in pushing back on it. And this just doesn't really apply to this show. It's all these fucking shows. People get paid so much money to make their games, and they sit in the audience and they clap for the interns just because they don't think about the interns. They don't think about any of these people for the most part. And it just it comes off as fake and false, and I really can't stand it, honestly.
They all do have nice suits, though.
Yeah. Cantankerous says we're seeing games here that aren't usually recognized. I mean, that's a I love you, Cantankerous, but that's a you problem. I mean, I know these games. I played Indica. I loved it. I played it on stream. I don't need an award show to show me this shit. But I hear you, I just, I to me, it just feels like, it's just, I don't know. I mean, look, I clearly am having a response to it, right? So, why not share that? But I find it really gross. Maybe it's because the older you get and you see how rough a lot of things are in the world and overseas and all this shit, and these people it's like they're living in a fucking bubble, man. It's just kind of nasty. That's just me though. Maybe that's just me. Clearly, you guys in the stream watching with me, which I appreciate. You guys seem to be enjoying these folks getting their awards. So I'll turn the volume back up. Here we go.
This just reminds me of the grant.
If you're just tuning in,
where it's just like
Local
a predetermined thing that's just for the people that are there,
we describe him as a
and
solo
people
developer.
just happen
And
to
while that
watch
is
it.
true,
Like
because
the
he makes
time of the
everything
night
by
this is
himself,
being
he could not have made
broadcast on
Palazzo
should
without the
tell you
support
a
of his
lot.
parents, family,
Well, I mean, it's the
friends.
internet. It's not,
We had Blaze that
it's,
helped a
it's,
little bit.
I'm not
But above
suggesting
all,
these
his
guys are
partner who
trying
stood
to,
by his side through
get ratings like the Oscars or anything. I'm just saying that it's, even if it is a show just for them. I mean, the ones I went to when I was in the industry, were never broadcast to begin with, but I still recognize the same kind of, I don't know, it feels kind of gross to me, but that's me, man.
Do you have one of these awards?
I do.
Did you give a speech?
I did.
What'd you say?
I don't remember. Who's this though? Who's this lady?
Out of a few exceptions, there are obviously no
Hey,
video
she
games
works
without
on
animation.
Marvel.
Because it's almost all animation.
Oh, really?
True
Yeah.
animation is the move.
Morgan says, between yesterday when you got to crap on all the games and now this award show, so much negativity. What's going on? What are you talking about? I am loving Avowed. I am loving Kingdom Come 2. I am loving the products these people make more than ever. We are in a great time of video games. I'm not negative. I wasn't negative about the games being shown yesterday. At all. I was negative about the games that were shown, how they reflected the state, or at least the perceived state of Sony first party. But I thought most of the games they showed, I'm like, hey, there's some really good games they showed yesterday. But that's not what I was complaining about. The fact that they didn't have good games. It was the fact that where is Sony first party is what I was talking about, Morgan.
Hey, don't you think that people have unrealistic expectations for Sony since their
No.
AAA games are about 500 million?
That's
you can't
not
really
my
expect
problem.
them.
That's
No,
not
I
my
know it's
problem.
not. But Nintendo's AAA games are like 100 million.
That's also not my problem. I mean, I'm not saying I don't understand where you're coming from, but I'm saying that is the expectations that they have set. They set the table and said, this is what we make, and this is what you can expect from us. And when that's not present, I don't think that it's wrong to go, hey, what's going on?
But can we expect them to have $4 billion in games under wraps?
It's not that. Can we expect that? No, but we can expect the audience to go, it's not their job to know what their finances are. It's their job to go, oh, they've trained me to expect this. And if they don't deliver that, then, and they don't replace it with something else that's impressive, then, I mean, you make your bed, you lie in it, man. I mean,
I agree with you that they should go the AA route.
Whatever they do, my bigger point is I wasn't negative about the individual games, though. Morgan says you were negative about stuff like Lost Soul Aside. Yeah, because it looked generic and boring. But the vast majority of the games I wasn't negative about. I thought Sonic Racing looked great. Shinobi looked interesting. The thing from the GTA guy looked really good. I was very excited to wake up and read that the Returnal spiritual successor actually is a roguelite. I was very excited to see Hell Is Us. I'm excited to watch at 10 o'clock or whenever we get around to watching it tonight. There's like an 11-minute video of the third to last game they showed with the women that look like Devil May Cry meets Stellar Blade meets whatever. I'm sorry, but I'm very specific when I talk about things. I love games right now as a player. more than I ever have. So
Do you think you're more of a video game player now than a video game dev?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, that's. I was telling Kevin that, and he was telling me I was wrong, and I was like, no,
I mean,
that's what it
I
is.
haven't developed a game in 5 years. Why would I don't consider I consider myself a YouTuber or a broadcaster or whatever, but I don't consider myself a game developer. Why would I?
Do you miss it?
No. God, no. Not at all. I'm enjoying some of the consulting stuff a lot. That's fun, but that's the level I want to wade into the waters. I like having my, hands in it, and I like a lot of the people in the industry and all that. But no, the idea I've done it, man.
Yeah.
It really is kind of dull to me at this point. I've already achieved it. Morgan says, "Oh yes, the stupid Sonic racing game is so interesting, and Returnal 2, which showed no gameplay, so much more interesting than an indie project coming out of China." I don't give a shit about how many people made the game or where it was made. It just looked generic. And Sonic,
I used to care about that. I used to care about games coming from China, but I really don't anymore because so many do. You can't do anything about it.
Well, Sonic Racing has a pedigree of being a great series, and it looked fun. And Returnal 2 doesn't have to show gameplay. I wish they would have. I thought it was a terrible way to close the show.
It was a horrible trailer.
Yeah, but after this morning when Housemark explained it, I was like, "Oh, that sounds great. That sounds fantastic." So
The intro to this show was cringeworthy, though. I can't imagine having to be up on stage and read those horrible jokes off the teleprompter.
Well, I'm sure they wrote them and we're okay with them.
But even the crowd was booing them.
Yeah. I'm not opposed to games because they're from China, One Pump. I just didn't think that particular game looked very interesting. It looked very generic.
Black Myth Wukong.
See, this is a game I think is way overrated.
Not for our direction, though. That is a gorgeous fucking game, and if they're talking technical.
Unfortunately, the team couldn't be here tonight, so I'll be accepting this award on their behalf. Thank you.
Look, they didn't even bother to be there.
Well,
That's probably, how little they care.
Welcome to the stage, the incoming co-studio head of Insomniac Games, Ryan Schneider.
I know. But they showed up for the last show.
I don't know. I'll tell you.
I'll start with the obvious. Ted Price is and always will be one of the greatest leaders in the games industry. Period.
Okay, Steve, no, I can't do it. And I like Ted Price. Super nice guy, super talented guy. But my God. Yeah, I'm with you, Necro. Silent Hill 2, I don't think they got a single nominations. They might have gotten something, an adventure game maybe, but no,
nothing yet.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, I mean, who's this calling down here? Travis, it's Jaffe. What's going on, champion? You're on with me and Anthony.
Hey, Jaffe.
What's going on, man? How are you?
I'm all right.
Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that. What can I do for you, sir? What do you want to talk about?
I just think this show's kind of stupid.
Yeah, Kevin, I'll get your super chat in a minute. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I mean, I like to hate watch this show. So if you're here and you're really upset with me because I'm hate watching it, I absolutely appreciate it. It reminds me of a woman I went to college with who hated that we hate watch the Oscars. And she finally had to say, I can't watch the Oscars with you guys anymore. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. Because you really take that stuff seriously. And that's great. But no, Travis, I love hate watching this. I think
I used to take this stuff seriously. I don't anymore.
Well, what changed for you?
It's just all bullshit. It's like, who gives a shit?
Yeah. That's what I say. Jaffe's a certified hater, says Gabriel. I love video games now more than I ever have.
At least
All of
Andy
us-
is
all
winning
of us
awards.
do.
What? What's that, Travis?
All of us do.
Right. Right. It's and it's not that I dislike any of these people. Any of these people I know on stage, I don't know them all, but the ones I know, I genuinely like. It's not a personal thing. It's just it's just a bunch. I hate fake shit. And the older I get, I hate fake shit more. It's just I get worse and worse with it every fucking day.
I mean, I mostly learned it from the Academy Awards. And this is the same thing. So.
Oh God, the Academy Awards. I mean, fuck off. Fuck off.
Yeah, that's a shit show.
Yeah, it is an absolute shit show. I like to hate watch that too, though. So that's fun. So anyway, Travis, let me read Kevin's super chat. Thank you, Kevin. He says, would you ever do a Kickstarter game, maybe 20K, and work with a few other devs and make a small game? I'd donate to it. No joke. I mean, I think it would have to depend like what it was. And if I didn't have to manage the money or the Kickstarter and I just had to show up and it was like a game that I really wanted to make that could be made for 20 to 40K. Sure. Yeah. But you set up.
But then you couldn't do this.
Yeah, I like doing this. This is fun for me. This is a great deal of fun. Yeah, Robbo, the Academy Awards are just marketing, right? It was started as marketing. Here's what Cantankerous says. Let's read Cantankerous, who is in the industry. He says, look, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He says, why can't you accept there's some genuine love and accomplishment represented here? Why can't we allow for some genuine joy here? We absolutely can, Cantankerous, which is why I said a lot of these people that I do know, I genuinely have affection for and I like. And why I think games right now, I'm loving being a gamer now more than ever. And these people are the ones responsible in terms of the games that they're making. But that can be true while also saying this stuff is horseshit, right? Their accomplishment exists already because we're playing their games and buying their games and they're getting paid lots of money. Ask yourself that, Cantankerous. Think about it for a minute. How, to sort of paraphrase Charlie Sheen in Wall Street, how many more yachts can you ski behind? You get to make games for a living. You're not laid off, so you get very well paid. You're the best and the brightest because your games are successful and known and talked about. And then you show up and need to be at an award show and suck each other's cocks. I just think it's unseemly. So that doesn't mean, Cantankerous, that I don't have love and achievement and respect for the individuals who are really working and making this shit happen. But I'm sorry, when you have a bunch of people in the audience that are, a lot of them are responsible for all the layoffs. When Greg Miller does the joke at the beginning, even though it was cringily delivered about, hey man, why don't you guys, how big does your bonus have to be? I guarantee you a meaningful percentage of those people in the audience that were like, yay, are the ones that basically pulled the trigger. Just like on Keely's show, when you had that guy go up there and talk about he's helping people get jobs and everyone's like, yay. And it's like, well, maybe that wouldn't be so necessary if some of you guys weren't, so fucking greedy and
Jeffy,
so fucking selfish.
Hey, Jeffy.
Yeah. What's up, pal?
It's all fucking bullshit. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this shit?
I don't know. And he's going, and now we got to sit here. And here's what I'll tell you. Now, do I like Ted Price?
Ted?
Yes, I like Ted Price.
I like Ted Price too.
I met him a handful of times. Super nice guy. He runs a great company. He's put out some wonderful games. Not a thing in the world bad to say about Ted Price.
What happened?
But I guarantee you, these people are gonna just stand up for the sake of like, oh, well, this is what you do at a show like this. We listen to all this masturbation and we're all gonna orgasm together when they say Ted Price and we all stand up. And it's just so fucking fake. Is what I would say, Travis.
Yeah, that's true.
This is why I miss the E3s of all.
What we can be.
Wait, here we go.
Here
we go. Listen to this. Listen to this horse shit.
Who we are.
Ted Price, you embody the best of who we
Aren't you
are.
tired of playing these games? I am.
he just say that about himself?
We're still not ready for a mission.
He's saying that about Ted.
Wow.
I mean, I like Ratchet and Clank, but okay.
What's that?
I like Ratchet and Clank, but okay.
I like a lot of their games.
I like all of them, actually.
Yeah. They got that's what I'm saying. That's why when Morgan's like, why are you so negative? I'm not negative about the games. I'm not negative about Ted. I'm negative about the performative horseshit.
Yeah, the performative horshit's gross.
Yeah, that's all, Morgan. That's all, Morgan Le Fay.
By creativity and collaboration.
Oh, here he is.
No, this fucking guy.
Why don't you go greenlight another Horizon game, Herman, and leave us alone?
Collaborative culture.
Oh, Aloy.
Here we go. The fuck is happening now?
In the early days of Insomniac, it felt like we were imposters, doing something we loved but had
Do
absolutely
you
no
think
business
with
doing.
Days Gone,
And
with this
every day we ran
remaster
into-
they're doing, they're actually considering going back and greenlighting a sequel, depending on how it does?
To what?
To Days Gone.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, I don't know. It's a good question. I mean, I was talking earlier. I think it's kind of interesting given how kind of red state these companies are now trying to pivot to. I think Days Gone is the most red state game they've got, and it happens to be a great fucking video game.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, so I think I'd love to see that. I'd love to see that. Jaffe says, Kevin, you should watch this video and rate the games in it. I think it would be a fun segment. Watch what video? The one about Ted Price? I mean, I love a lot of Insomniac's games. I think Spyro is great. I think, do you know I played the version of their very first game, which was a PS1 first-person shooter. I don't remember the name of it now. Universal published it. And I played it on an emulator on the stream a while ago, and it was still genuinely really fucking good. Antiquated, old, clunky as shit, and it was still a really good game. So yeah, they're an amazing studio, man. Absolutely. Disruptor, right, Robbo? That's what it is.
I was thinking about picking up the Legacy of Kain remasters, but at the end of the day, I just came up with the fact that even no matter how good they are, it's just going to be old gameplay, and I'm not going to like it.
Hey, Anthony, I didn't like it either.
Yeah, I thought that's what would happen if I got it. And I loved those games. I loved them. And I would love for them to do a sequel to either Blood Omen or the Legacy of Kain trilogy. But the remaster, it just seemed like you're going
Ted
back
fostered
into
transparency,
old stuff.
trust, and a sustainable
And
culture, earning Insomniac
I mean,
recognition
it's just not
as
going
one of
to
the
be good.
industry's best places to work.
When we worked together on the Oculus deal, now called MetaQuest, you could see how Insomniac operated as a unified force. Ted's leadership is always evident, but so is the collective strength of everyone on that team.
Insomniac's special blend of storytelling and gameplay, along with the perfect balance of humor and heart, made them the ideal team to partner with Marvel Games.
I'm about over Marvel games.
Excited to make Spider-Man.
I like the
with
first
PlayStation
Spider-Man.
And Marvel.
No, I liked all the
Characters
Spider-Man,
are
but I
perfect
just
for
think that
Insomniac.
Marvel
Peter
overall is
Parker and Miles
oversaturated
Morales
like Star
fight
Wars.
Sandman.
All right,
They
fellas.
have
Thank you. I'll talk
Kraven
to you
and
soon.
Doc
Thanks,
Ock,
Anthony.
but
Thanks,
they also
Travis.
pay the rent.
You're welcome later, Jeffy.
Hi, guys.
This is my best friend Harry. Hey, good to meet you.
I'm a toxic
Good job,
asset.
huh?
It's all right.
Still gonna have time for tutoring? We'll figure it out.
That was perfect for Insomniac because you have the action and you also have the human side of the characters.
I got a second chance. And I'm gonna take advantage of that. But I need you with me, Pete.
Spider-Man isn't just a hero. He's a symbol for resilience, responsibility, and courage. Everything from the swing to the zip to the heart of Peter and Miles Morales, it had to feel authentically real. We evolved as a studio, we pushed the boundaries of our craft, and we weaved in that special Insomniac spirit.
I've had the pleasure of partnering closely with Ted and his incredible team at Insomniac. I couldn't have asked for a more perfect collaborator. But you know what else makes Ted such a perfect partner? He is one of the kindest, most genuine, and humble people I've ever met.
His passion, leadership, and vision helped build the trust and collaboration that made the Marvel partnership a great success.
Ted's career has always been about more than just making games. He's shown that games can truly be a force for good, whether through groundbreaking accessibility tools or fostering a studio culture where creativity thrives.
Why are you
because
doing
people
this to
feel
yourself?
supported and valued. His leadership and his games inspire all of us to do better and prove that positivity can drive greatness.
Hate watching these shows,
No matter the
but
challenge, you bring
oh,
a
Connie, I love
unique blend
Connie.
of creativity and resolve that inspires
but
everyone around you.
but
Your character and your generosity have made
but
you an
this
incredible
is
leader
just
in the game industry.
this is just
With over 100 million
so
units sold, Ted
bad,
Price's leadership at
man.
Insomniac
Let me
Games
ask
has
you this, Tech
redefined
Protect. You
gaming
don't work
through
in video
innovation
games. You've
and
never worked in video games.
storytelling.
Do you look at this
Ted's
and
games
go,
are classics, and the joy he and his
How come I
teams have
watch-
brought us to those games is more than enough.
As
to put him in our
purely a
Hall of Fame.
consumer of
But it
video
actually goes
games,
beyond that because
this
behind
all
the
just
scenes, the truth is
I'm
he's
watching
even
masturbation.
better. Leading,
That's all I'm
helping,
saying.
mentoring.
It's fucking
He's a selfless
gross.
friend, yes, to me and to a generation
Like these fucking
of
words. He's a
creators
selfless
in our
friend.
industry.
He's so nice.
You know, I actually
Such a
nominate
good
Ted
job. Shut the
every
fuck
year
up, Todd
for
Howard.
this
Give me
award,
another
and he
Skyrim,
always
bitch.
turns it down,
I want my new Elder
saying
Scrolls.
it
Where
should
the
go
fuck
to
is
others.
that?
Well,
Give
the
me a
truth
fucking new
is,
DLC for Starfield.
no
I'd rather
one
play fucking
deserves it
Starfield
more.
right now.
After
I'd rather
30
watch
years of working
Todd
with
Howard
him,
get
I
on
can tell
stage
you,
and play
Ted
Starfield
is
live.
relentless. He never gives up.
That'd be
He
way
never
more
stops
entertaining to
searching
see
for a
him
way
play
to
one of his
make
own
a
video
game
games.
with a company better.
Oh my god. Like they did these pieces. They did a piece for some Nintendo dude when you were gone. And I was like, oh, he must have died.
It is one of the greatest honors of my career to introduce Ted Price,
Stand
this
up,
year's
Tech.
recipient of the Hall of Fame award.
Stand up, Tech. Morgan is just like seething right now.
Hey,
Cantankerous.
Cantankerous.
Cantankerous, you're just saying that because you want one of these fucking awards. Trust me. I'll be here, Cantankerous, when you and your boys get up there and you call me and say, you know what, Jeff, you're right.
Ryan,
it's all
holy
pretty
cow, thank
stupid.
you. That
This
meant
show
so
is
much. And to all
awful.
my friends
It's not
who,
because I'm
were up
anchoring
there,
or-
wow,
what do you say?
I'm
Echoing your
almost
fucking
speechless. Everything
No,
almost
it's
went
just-
out of my brain, but I actually have a
Like
few
these,
things to
this is
say.
the second time they did this like piece on a person in the industry,
thank
and every
all my
time I'm
friends,
like, oh,
and
this guy
of
must have
course, I
died
wanna
in some
thank the
accident,
Academy,
or like the fires.
And I think I speak for all of us here
Like
when I
it's a
say,
fucking
Megan,
obituary.
where are
Like what the? Oh,
Megan?
retiring.
you and the Academy
Hey,
team
brother,
continue
do that
to
with
make
your fu-
this
like your
the
own
most
team.
special event in the industry.
Can you imagine
we're
like
also
working
grateful
at
to you for
Walmart
bringing us
and they
all
host
together
like a
every year.
retail award show, and the people from Target have to listen to you be like, "I'm retiring from Walmart."
But it is truly an honor to be
Like,
up
what
here,
is
and
it?
I'm
What-
humbled by all the nice things people are saying
Oh,
about me.
whatever,
As
yeah.
Ryan said, I was blushing the entire time. And as Ryan also alluded to, it makes me a little uncomfortable being up here because I have always felt strongly, like probably most of the people in
This
this
guy
room,
looks like
that
the man in
making
the yellow
games
hat
is a
who
team
owns
sport.
Curious George.
Right? It is something that I have felt all my life, and I feel that no matter what our backgrounds are, what our
wait and see,
skills
baby.
are, where we come from, game teams represent a unity of vision that really is increasingly rare in this very divided world today. And I have had such good fortune to see teams share openly and give each other the benefit of the doubt over and over again, and agree to, as Ryan alluded to, solve problems together without judging each other. And when that happens,
Morgan, no
and
offense,
I think
pal,
this
but that's
happens more
spoken
often
like
than
what you
not in
just
this
wrote.
industry, it often
Like
leads to
someone
those
who's never
games
actually worked
that
in a creative
represent
field.
the voices and the life
Working in a
experiences
creative
of an
field
entire
is
team.
just like working
And
in
those are the
There's
games
nothing
that,
magic
in my
about it.
opinion,
There's
make
nothing
a lasting and
romantic
positive
about it.
impact on players around the world,
just
because those
work.
games speak to us all individually in some way. And to me, this is why games will always be the most vibrant art form in the world.
Let's clap
And we
now.
saw the evidence tonight, right? So I have been just ridiculously lucky to be surrounded by people who really believe that we are
I
better
will in
together.
a second, Rabbi.
Family, friends, teammates, partners. And these are the folks who remind me every day of the importance of teams. So I have so many people to be grateful to, and I want to share my thanks with just a few who have made the biggest impact on me. And I promise it won't be that long, but I really want to thank some folks. I want to start with my mom and dad. My mom and dad, right here.
All professions and no professions, One Pump Man, deserve awards. I mean, ask
My mom and dad are
yourself.
visiting for the first time ever in Las Vegas, which has been quite a week, right? Mom and Dad, thank you for not thinking I was completely insane to start a video game company back in the 1990s. And if you did think I was crazy, you didn't say it. But thank you for always encouraging me and for teaching me the values that have driven me forever. And
What I'm saying, Morgan says, I didn't say there's anything romantic. Have you worked at Walmart? I have fun stuff. Having anti-union busting shit on the TV in the bank, I guess the background. What I'm saying, though, is everybody shows up. Everybody does their job. Some people do it better. Other people don't. But it's a job. And, you know, it's just a job. And it's a great one. But ask yourself this. Who deserves an award? Who deserves... Let me ask you this question, Morgan. Who do you think should be paid to fly to Vegas and put up for 3 or 4 days in nice hotels and celebrated more than the fucking people who work at Walmart, frankly? You think these guys need any more money, any more accolades, any more fame, any more adulation? You know? How about the guy in Ukraine who went off and left the Stalker 2 team last year? They shipped their game this year. He went off to join the fucking military to fight for his country. He's dead now. Let's see if they bring him up. So I'm sorry, but I don't buy it. I think it's vulgar in some ways.
guidance since way, way back. To Jay and Luke and Eric and Tim, the Marvel team, and all the team members, from all of us at Insomniac, thank you for entrusting us with your beloved characters. To Scott Rohde and Herman Hulst, who I know who can't be here tonight, you guys have
I love
supported our
Rohde.
dreams
Rohde's
year
amazing.
after year. Thank you for trusting us with what we do. Now, I have been speaking on behalf of Insomniac and giving a lot of these thanks, but I want to talk about just a few Insomniacs. And in particular, I want to thank a very special group of Insomniacs who I've worked with day after day for many years, and that's our senior leadership team. That is Carrie Dieterle, Chad Dezern, Jen Huang, John Fiorito, Ryan Schneider, and Sean McCabe. You guys are amazing. We really have gone through thick and thin together, and I will always cherish those moments and cherish our friendship forever. And I can't talk about our leadership team without talking about all the Insomniacs. For all the Insomniacs who are here today, who have joined us over the years, thank you not just for believing in our vision, but for working together to create a place I will always call home. This award is as much for all of you as it is for me. And love you. I'm gonna miss all of you. And I can't talk about Insomniac without talking about our players. For our players, thank you for being on this continuing journey with us. We do what we do for you. There is one last thank you that I have, and it is a thank you that I haven't had the opportunity to make
Cantankerous, no, I have not.
And it is a thank you that's been many, many years in the making. And it is to my beautiful wife, Christine.
We will absolutely watch that after this.
And Christine, I'll bet you've been sitting there thinking, oh my God, he forgot me again. I promise, I didn't. I've been working up to this. It's just taken me a lot of years. And just for those of you who don't know Christine and me, when we met many years ago, we started dating, and I said, you know I'm in the video game industry, right? Are you sure you want to get on this train? Fortunately, she said yes, and we've been happily married for 25 years. So, Christine, thank you for being my soulmate, my best friend, for being an incredible partner in raising 4 amazing kids who I know are watching. Grayson, Kylie, Tinley, and Brennan. Your mom's awesome, right? You know that. And more than that, thank you for being so unfailingly positive about everything and reminding me every single day to see the good in every person and every situation, no matter what. I love you, babe. I do. So you all have been very patient. As I wrap this up, I am getting ready to exit the games industry and join my buddy Don in retirement. He says it's great. Don, I believe you, I think, maybe. But I will be joining all the players and cheering every one of you on from the sidelines. And my hope and my challenge to every leader here and all the game team leaders watching is that we never stop working to make this industry a place where every team
Morgan,
member
I am the
feels
most
welcome
positive
and safe to
motherfucker
speak
watching.
up and share their ideas so that together we can continue to make a lasting and positive impact on this crazy world.
I choose to live in
congratulations to all the
reality.
winners tonight, and thank you very much.
And I'm choosing to give the flowers to the people who could actually use them. It's not being negative to call out horse shit. Oh, well then carry on, Morgan.
Please welcome the co-founder of Windflower Games and an advisor to the Independent Game Summit, Sonny Pavlovich.
Whoa, of the Cincinnati Pavloviches? Are you shitting me?
Online gaming is now so common, so popular, that it's easy to forget what a tightrope developers
What
have
do you
to
think
walk
I'm
with them.
jealous of?
Your online game needs to be accessible, often
One
across
moment.
devices with vastly different computing power and connection speeds. Your online game needs to be
Sorry, I didn't hear
understandable,
you.
often across
What do you
extremely
think I'm
different cultures
jealous
and
of again? I couldn't
And
hear
most
you.
of
This
all, your
award,
online
this
game needs
DICE
to be
award
fun.
was in the way.
Somehow that's the hardest part. But as the following games show, when done right, there's nothing quite like playing against friends, both nearby and on the other side of the globe. Here are the nominees.
The nominees for Online Game of the Year are Call of Duty Black Ops 6,
That's a great game.
Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred, Helldivers 2,
The only reason I have this award now, and I haven't thrown it away,
Marvel Rivals,
I gave away all my other awards when we shut down Bartlett Jones. My BAFTA is gone. My GDC awards, all of that's gone. My magazine awards from EGM gone. They gave me a little robot. It was cool. I gave those away to people who want them at the office or fans who showed up. This is because it comes from my friend Shannon, and she got it personally for me because she said it was ridiculous that I didn't get an individual one when we made God of War because I had left the company or whatever it was. And so this is an award that reminds me of very important relationship, someone I care very much about in my life, which is her. That's why I have this and keep this. It's not about anything else. And besides, I can kill people with it. What? It's pouring? Okay, I'll be out in a sec. Well, they won Online Game of the Year. Here we go again, this guy.
It's a little bit embarrassing to go up on stage so many times.
Awards are absolutely bullshit.
But I don't know, I'm kind of out of thank yous. So to the team, to our partners, and to our community. But now, in honesty, though, really, I think this award is one that I really would like to dedicate
Just stick up my butthole.
all of the friends of us as game developers. Because I know a lot of you
no one needs
play
to
video
hear
games in your
anything.
spare time. And at least for me, video games has been a way for me to stay connected to all of my friends across the world, for a way for us to hang out and have a good time, even though we're separated by oceans, separated by vast forests and other geological features. But also, I think this award, more than any, goes out to the millions of helldivers out there that are on a daily basis fighting for democracy. And to you, the community, being like the nicest bunch in the world. Whenever I join a game, I mean, stealthily,
I will,
you don't know
Wayne.
that
I
you're playing
will.
with me,
Just
but
give me a second.
still, like, I get so much respect from a game that has no safety rails against people abusing each other in the game. And everybody just turns out that they're nice, even though griefing is something that you can do to your heart's content in Helldivers. And it just makes me proud and happy to see the good side of mankind while being a henchman of a totalitarian regime. So, thank you.
For the community. Yeah.
I can't wait for the new Indiana Jones game
mobile games
where he
are
goes
so
exploring all sorts of
Almost
ideological
everyone has access to them, right here and right now. So no matter what age you are, where you live, there's a good chance you have a phone and you know how to use a touchscreen. Mobile games reach across all audiences and demographics.
Thank you,
to the point where people who never describe themselves as gamers are still have a favorite way to enjoy themselves on the go. And let's be honest, there's probably a good chance someone in this audience is playing a game on their phone right now. I won't stop you, but it better be one of these. Nominees for Mobile Game of the Year.
The nominees for Mobile Game of the Year are Balatro.
There was an ageist joke? I didn't even see it. Let me see. Where'd it go? I want to see. Oh. You know what I was thinking, though? Okay, so
Halls
look.
of Torment.
I will sit there and I will pontificate until the cows come home about the importance of video games, the value that games bring people, the escape, the comfort, the protection from in a very rough, crazy number of years that we live through right now. It's true. It's true. But let's just celebrate that. That's honest. That's pure. Specifics. People. And don't say, oh, well, the award show's not for us. That's not true. They broadcast it. I was on the DICE Awards committee numerous times as one of the nominee judges. I assure you, how many times I heard, we want this to be the Oscars. They want people to watch this. They want that. That's the idea. There are plenty of awards that happen. Trust me. I don't know who got Employee of the Month at Nordstrom's this month, but that's because that's not for the public consumption because they don't stream it. Here we go. Who's this jackass?
I think Troy just left to finish his run. But this is, again, this is amazing. I think I know that...
Ravnos, I know you're waiting. I'll get you in a minute. I want to see Game of the Year coming up first, right after this one.
But I
or
also
design
know
or
that the thing
directing.
he
I don't
likes the
fucking
most
know.
to see in this wild journey is when he sees people play a game of Balatro in a weird place, like in the pub, or in a hospital waiting room, or at the Rockets basketball game, wherever they are. And I think that is something you can only achieve on mobile.
I know,
And
but
how
I'm
many of you
streaming
have
it.
handed their phone to like a parent or someone who doesn't really play games and lost their phone for like an hour? And that is just a cool experience. So I hope it was worth it for you.
Hey, Tech.
Because I think you need to put up some new shelves in your home. Thanks.
Tech. What's he doing? Tech. Come on the show, please.
Welcome to the stage, former producer for the Halo franchise and current head of film and television for Xbox, Kiki Wolfkill.
I'll be back in 2 minutes. Entertain the people. Maybe you can give them something happy. What do you? I mean, am I wrong about this? Why are they being so difficult with me? I'm just being honest.
Aren't just
The show
for all audiences.
great.
Although that is true,
I'll be
there
right
are
back.
also games that help us interact with the people we love, and they give us stories to share. Whether a game about a
your dress.
robot rescuing his friends, or a
tattoos.
little cat on a big adventure, or a storybook character escaping the page, the following nominees show how brilliant design that's accessible to everyone can bring families together. Or in the case of Super Mario Party Jamboree, gently tear those families apart, just a little bit. The nominees are...
The nominees for Family Game of the Year are Astrobot,
Ooh, that was a fun game, right, guys?
Cat Quest 3, Little Kitty Big City.
That was a good game.
The Plucky Squire.
Once upon a time,
What
there
a
was
good
a
game.
plucky squire named Jot. Jot roamed
New
the
art
land
design.
in search of adventure, battling beasts.
Super Mario Party Jamboree.
How's the show?
Wow, this is a good game.
Yeah, they're all
saying
good
that.
games. They're all good games. I'm not shitting on the games. The games are fantastic. Fantastical. Hi, Ace.
And the winner is Astrobot.
I'm not shitting on the industry. You know what? I can't. Maybe
games,
it's.
you know, this
I'm
is
not gonna.
Ogilvy, actually.
I'm
We
not
care
gonna
so much
blame
about
you
this
guys.
category.
I'm gonna blame my inability to communicate, because Ravnos, when you say I'm shitting on the entire industry, that is not my intention. I love a lot of the people in the industry. I think they do amazing work. I am shitting on the award show itself and what it brings out in people who buy it. Okay? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I like these games. I like these people. All right, Ravnos, you've been waiting in the wings. The kids have been waiting all day for you to come on and share your view. What would you like to say?
Yeah, am I muted?
Ravnos, are you there?
Yeah, haha.
Tech,
Okay, look,
if you
dude.
can get Ravnos on.
Here's the thing.
It looks like
I
he's
know
muted.
you don't give a fuck,
It looks like he's muted.
It says
but
he's
you
using,
realize that the people that are watching
he's using his camera as a
don't
microphone.
really
in
know
his settings.
you.
Ravnos, I don't. Can he hear us or he's muted?
Mm-hmm.
You check his speaker. His
I don't know.
speaker's also his camera. So
the picture of the thing has an icon of a microphone and like little Wi-Fi thing going up.
Yeah,
So
guys,
he's online.
He's done this like 4 times. It's a joke. Look, dude. Do
Let me
you
know,
care
Ravnos.
I think he's
about the
muted.
people
I
in
probably
the
have to send him an
industry
email.
Ravnos, talk to Tech and then hit me back. All right. Thanks, buddy.
Check Discord.
Yeah. Check Discord.
Yeah, haha, dude. Come on. Fucking hey, dude. I'm younger than you. I ain't falling for it, old man.
Older than me, Grandpa.
No, than him.
What's
I know.
up? Ravnos, what do you want
Dude,
to talk about?
Do you realize how petty you sound?
How?
Because here's why.
Do
No,
tell.
listen to me. Listen.
I'm asking. Do tell.
And check the chat if they agree or think I'm crazy.
Okay.
Here's what they hear. A dude who has a fucking dice award on his desk, who also was on the committee for the dice awards, what, 2 years or 3 years?
3 or 4 years. Who better to
3 or
tell
4
you how
years
bullshit
is now
it is?
out of the industry and is just dropping his pants live on stream and just taking a shit all over the industry that made him
I'll show you
able to
dropped
live
pants.
in that nice house.
So
do you realize how petty you sound, dude?
No.
You sound like
do
you're
you
jealous of Ted Price because
do
he
you-
got a
okay.
lifetime achievement award and you
Okay,
never did.
but do you realize how ignorant you sound if that is your takeaway?
No, I know that you don't really feel that way, but I think that you don't realize that's how you're coming off.
That's because you're not smart enough to listen to my show then.
I listen
Because
to you all the time. You just
you
made my
act-
wife laugh. Thanks.
If you actually think my issue is being petty,
I can't pick on Jaffe.
let me talk to your wife because I'm worried that you might have fallen and hit your head and you've
See,
become
now he heard you and he wants to talk to you, Jen.
Because I'm worried that you're.
Oh, you sure?
I'm worried you're bleeding out, and your wife needs to help you.
Dude, Jaffe.
What?
I know that you don't really feel that way, but okay, look. Here's the weird thing that happened. You started the stream. You seemed fine. About 10 minutes in, your whole demeanor, you started looking really sleepy and tired.
Oh, shut
I
up,
even
you
said to
racist!
Ted-
That's not Samuel Jackson, Ravnos. Jesus.
I even said to Tech, I'm like, dude, get him some caffeine or something, wake him up. And then you just got grumpier and grumpier.
Look,
and look, I agree.
honest-
That's why they call it demeanor. It's not denicer.
I am an honest broker. Okay.
Oh, my wife
job,
owns me all the time, PK99.
My job, I'm an honest broker. My job is to respond. Who better than to tell you what it's really like than a guy who's actually been there and dealt with this shit? What I'm telling you is it's
Mike
shit.
Morheim. Shit on
Yes.
Mike Morheim. What has he ever done?
I'm not shitting on any of the people. It's
When
not.
you say that it's all full of shit, they're jerking themselves off and they're
yes.
all clapping. That's shitting on the people, dude.
No, it's not shitting on the
Is
people.
it,
It's
guys?
shitting on
Chat,
the
is that
institution.
shitting on the people?
It's shitting on the institution. It is shitting on the structure. It is shitting on the concept of award shows. That's what it's shitting on. It's not shitting on these human people.
But how disingenuous is it to shit on an award show that you used to be on the panel for?
That's like, because look, dude, I
That's
know
like
more
someone
than
going,
you do.
"Oh, dude, I was a
know
firefighter
more
for 20
than you
years.
do
Firefighters
about
are all
it. So
pussies."
who better to shit on it than someone who's been on the inside and has emerged?
But don't you realize you're not on the inside anymore? You're on the outside looking.
No, that's your take on what
and people think you've got nostalgia.
I don't care what
look,
they think.
He misses it and he's mad. Even some of the chat said you were jealous. I don't think you're jealous.
I appreciate,
but it seems that way because you come
but
off so vitriolic.
I can't help you with that. That's a you problem. I know I'm not jealous. I don't care. What I'm saying,
does he seem jealous?
I'm sure I do, if from that perspective, but that's not why I'm doing it. What I'm saying to you is that my vitriol that you phrase it as, that you define it as, is about someone who has been in that before and has said, I think it's stupid because I've seen how the sausage is made. That's not jealousy. That's me emerging and saying, guys, don't fall for the horse shit. But hey, you're welcome. You're welcome to fall for it, Ravnos. I'm
not
don't care.
falling for it.
It's my
I'm also
show.
not making money off of
go to your
streaming an
show.
award show that I'm shitting all over, saying it's stupid and dumb and it means nothing and it's so disingenuous. And oh, look at him. He just keeps saying Ted Price, Ted Price, Ted Price.
Right. So now you're agreeing
I
with
like
me.
Ted Price, but
I like Ted Price a lot, actually. He's a nice guy.
I know, but I'm like,
Ravnos, I don't know why
see?
you're calling. So what you're calling to say
I'm
is
calling to
that
try
you
to-
agree with what I'm saying. You understand what I'm
Not
saying, but
really.
the chat is not smart enough to understand what you can understand. Is that what you're saying?
No. What I'm saying is, oh God, dude, you're burning bridges.
Shut up.
Why the fuck would I burn any bridges with these people?
How many games does this guy make?
You literally.
Sorry.
My name's in the credits of over 70 games.
I never heard of him.
Okay, good for you.
I
But what
never
I'm
heard of
saying
him.
is, why
I don't
in
wear
the
a mask,
world?
and I
Do you have
dudes'
did
faces
your
on my
game
wall
did
with
your
your
game
fap cake with your
produce a
toys.
1/4 scale statue? Joffy, put that on main screen.
No,
Yeah,
I got it.
Put his plastic toy that he got from China on the main screen, bro.
What I'm saying is
look at his sword, Jaffe. He's a knight. Do you think he's gonna cut us with his sword?
I don't judge people like that. You're the one who seems to be judging people. I'm not judging
He
the
came at me
individuals.
first, bro.
Hey,
don't bring the heat if you don't want the
put your face
fire,
on camera.
bud.
Put your face on camera.
What I'm saying, Ravnos, is I don't
Say behind a
think
mask.
that these two things are synonymous. I think you can shit on the institutions and still be a fan of the people. If the people that you say are hearing that are having their bridges burned, then I don't want to work with them anyway because they're fucking morons.
Have you ever talked?
And let me tell you something else, by the way.
People about it?
Let me tell you something else, by the way.
Papa Joffy.
You are getting the inside skinny here. I am so fucking tired of all these fucking people that are so goddamn stupid that when someone shows up and actually tells them how it is and it goes against their little fucking fantasy of how they wish it was or how they wish it was based on what the industry has sold them, and then they actually defend their masters who are selling them a load of bullshit, and they're actually attacking me. Oh, I'm sorry I've ruined your evening of watching these people suck their own fucking cocks about how important they are.
Jaffe,
Sorry.
if I may, you are blessed to be in the presence of the man that created God of War to take his time to talk to you right now. You know how many other people would do that?
Yeah.
Would do what? Take the time to talk to me?
Yeah.
His wife, maybe. Maybe.
Do you think Jaffe's here out of lack of option? Or do you think
No, I think he's here because he's trying to do a YouTube channel and he's streaming something for his
How long have you known
members.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
Ravnos has been here for a hot minute.
Look at One Pup Man at 10:15 posted, Jaffe, Ravnos is saying what the people in that show right now would say to you.
Who
That's
gives
all
a
I was
shit?
trying to get across.
Oh, great. What am I supposed to do? Not say it because I'm worried they're not going to like what I say? Why would you want to watch somebody who tells you bullshit?
Have you ever heard what people say about you when they don't think you're listening? As in, like, people that are content creators and stuff that aren't grifters, that are like actual just like neutral type peoples?
Care or think about it. It has never crossed my mind until.
But you want to grow your channel, right? How do you grow your channel as the old grumpy man who made God of War and Twisted Metal and now shits on everything that he didn't make?
Are you
That's
out
what
here
they
a
hear.
fucking
That's what
moron?
they
You
hear.
go back
I'm
to
new.
QA
Hey,
and
I'm
try to test your own personality because it's
That's
buggy as
literally
fuck.
what people have said about you.
Listen
I've
to
heard
me.
them say it.
I don't give a shit, Raph knows
Jaffe,
what I'm saying
new,
to you.
I'm new to you, and
Yeah.
I do feel somewhat of a presence of bitterness that the industry has moved on. Hold on, that has moved on from something. I could be wrong, but I feel like there's
You're
a little
not.
bit of resentment towards the fact of something you created has still moved on, and maybe it should have just died.
Yeah,
From
I
your
don't feel that
creation.
at all.
I could be wrong, but
You're wrong.
Okay,
You're wrong.
But I've only known you for a month, man.
I have said numerous times, I am thrilled that God of War is out there continuing. I think Corey did a better job than I've done as a designer and a writer. I love the idea that when I'm dead and gone, there's a good chance if they keep going and refreshing it, that will continue to be a valid property, and my kids can look at it and go, hey, my dad did that. My dad was part of that.
Do you
right?
have the energy to make one more just to prove?
I don't
just
need
to prove
to
everybody
prove.
wrong.
I don't want to prove anybody. I don't care.
Okay,
I
then
love.
make all right. What I'm asking is why don't, since you made something I liked.
But wait a minute, though.
right?
Hang on. I want to address something that's really fucking important to me.
One
which
Pup Man.
is the
Are they fake though?
The idea that you guys or
I'm sure
anybody
some
is.
are.
The idea that anyone is thinking I am jealous or I am angry about video games. I just came off a stream where I played and raved about Kingdom Come, Avowed, Guns of Fury, AR, NBA fucking video games. I play more games and celebrate more games than probably anybody watching this fucking stream. So if you think that I hate on the actual products or the people who make them, you're not paying attention. I'm sorry that you feel that the show is important enough that we need to listen and genuflect to these people, but I'm sorry, I find that horseshit.
This show sucks, by the way. I think it sucks.
It's a terrible show.
This show's boring.
Yeah.
I'm not. That's the thing I want to make clear.
No,
guys.
you've had your chance to make it clear, but all you've done is say stupid shit.
I'm not defending the award show.
I don't know what
I'm
you're
just
talking
saying,
about. I worry about your wife, honestly. Let me talk to you.
I'm not defending the DICE Awards, but what I'm saying is, if you really think it's stupid
my
and
girl
dumb
would
and lame,
never interrupt me talking to Jaffe. I'm just telling you.
why
right
would
now.
you?
She would never interrupt me.
Why would you watch the show?
Because I'm hate watching it, you moron. Have I not made that clear?
Well, then put in your thumbnail. God of War creator
fun.
hate watches DICE.
I hate how long have you been
How
long have you been part of this community, Ravnos?
Evidently too long. It's
Have
making
you
me
been
crazy.
have you been part of this community long enough to recognize that every time there's an award show, I stream it and hate watch it?
Yeah.
So what are you doing here acting like this is a surprise? This is the shtick, pal. It's like going to fucking see the Demolition Derby and getting upset that cars are getting damaged. That's what it is.
20 times during the stream, Jaffe said, I'm hate watching this right now. God, I usually like hate watching this, but this sucks right now.
Oh, I know.
And then you're like,
Do you
why
like
are you
Jaffe or
watching
not?
this? He's
Do you
said
like
it
him?
multiple times.
Sorry, what?
See, One Pump Man gets it.
Dude, you're grasping for straws right now.
There's nothing to grasp.
Do you like Jaffe? Do you
I
like
have no
Jaffe or
money on the
not?
table, man.
Do you like Jaffe or not?
I would not be a member if I didn't like Jaffe. It doesn't
What are you
mean
doing,
that I'm
man?
just gonna always agree with everything he does and
I
everything.
feel like you're
he
having a
says.
bad day.
Yeah, I don't care if you agree with it. I hear you. I brought you on. I have your opinion. I'm just saying
and
I don't
respect
agree.
that. I respect that. You could
Anybody who watches
pretended I
this
was mute the whole
show,
time.
anybody who watches this show as much as you do, shame on you for not walking away going, man, you know who really loves the art form of video games? Jaffe.
Dude, I know you love games.
So I'm sorry, but you know, I can't handle the fact that when I point out stuff that I have inside information on and I've lived it, it doesn't matter. Look, I have been more relevant in the industry than you ever will be, sir. And you know it, and I
100%.
know it. And more importantly, the last time I worked in the industry was literally a month ago because I'm still doing consulting for the industry and I'm about to do
Game of the
another
year.
consulting
Hey,
job.
Tech Protect, can
Game
you
of the
send me a
year's
link
coming
of
up.
what this guy's created on Discord?
Game of the year.
All right.
Talking about
It should be Indiana
I just
Jones,
wanna
but
see
it'll
what this guy's
probably be Helldivers, but it should be Indiana Jones, and it might be. Here we go.
Ravnos invented
I
Halo.
bet it's
in the game of the
No, he
year.
didn't.
right.
Yeah,
No, I
it's
didn't.
Ravnos.
Wait. Let's listen.
Wait, the guy in here
Congrats
invented
to
Halo?
Team Soviets,
Yeah.
Astrobot.
Oh God. Okay, no, bullshit.
This guy did not create Halo, did he really?
What horseshit? What horseshit? Astro, come on.
Wait, did Astrobot win? Game of the
That
year?
is Major Night. Yeah, I agree. Award shows are dumb, but it's just I don't know. When you're talking about how it's just a bunch of people sucking their own dick,
Yes, that's what it is, sir.
do you think
This
so?
guy
Ted
made
Price was just sucking his dick?
Dude, when I got the award, let me explain something to
Go
you.
ahead. Go ahead.
When I got the award for God of War, I literally was crying in the limousine on the way to the after party. That's how much it meant to me.
Yep.
And do you know how embarrassing that is to recognize how stupid that is?
I don't get it.
But why not let these people just enjoy their moment so that they can grow up and realize?
Why do they have to be
none of it
babies?
matters?
They're not streaming me in the background. They're not watching the show, you moron.
You know, Jaffe, the same concept
It's
I was
gotta get
telling
out
you
there,
about
dude.
DEI being pushed in games. It's
Yeah.
the disingenuineness of what's happening right now is how I feel like it's fed into games right now. It's this feeling.
It's all art. It's all entertainment. It's all this like, aren't we important? Aren't we great? Aren't we special? And it's like, you know what? Like I said, you guys make buttloads of money. You guys get to make games for a living. You're not digging ditches. You're not crawling under houses like Bukkake is, cleaning out people's shitters. Okay. And so forgive me if I decide to poke at the fucking intelligentsia and the sort of creme de la creme when I think that they are sucking their own dicks.
You're still
Well, I
punching
wouldn't call
down.
these people the intelligentsia.
You're punching down, Jaffe.
I'm punching down. Well, they don't act like I'm punching down. They
Wait,
act
this
like
guy
I'm
really? Did this guy?
They
really
act
create
like I'm
Halo?
punching at their heroes, like I'm ruining their fantasy.
You guys are trolling
Halo
me.
1, Halo 3, and ODST.
This guy in here right now that's talking is the one that created Halo.
Yeah,
oh, come on.
No,
Shut
I did not
up.
create Halo. I never worked for
Shut
Bungie.
up.
I worked at Blizzard and Interplay.
As a tester, which is great, but don't,
I was a tester at Blizzard, yes.
Great.
What the fuck? You really had me tech. We're gonna have to have a talk later. You trolling me.
Can't this. Why was it stupid? It was in terms of crying. It wasn't stupid crying about the release and the personal journey I had gone on to work on the game and how hard it was. Those tears, I think there's nothing wrong with them. But it was the congratulatory sense that we had been doused with all night long, that we had done something really important and we had really made a difference and we were contributing to the world and all this bullshit that people say at shows like this. And I look back now and I go, Jesus Christ, Jeff, you bought that shit?
Yeah, but that's because you're out of it now.
Hold
though.
up.
I know.
Hold up. Wait. Did you just hear what he just said, Tech?
Me? Yeah.
Yeah, Jeffy, you have a fucking channel full of people who come in your chat and suck you off every time you stream because you created God of War and Twisted Metal. If you don't think that what you did was important to those dudes or girls when they were younger,
I didn't say the work wasn't important.
They came up and acted like I did something important for the world.
I didn't
you might
say
not have
the
did something like invent a fucking cure
the
for cancer.
work I did. Again, I'm sorry you're not. I'm sorry. Let me ask you a question.
Why are we fighting?
Ravnos, what is your wife's name? What is your wife's name?
No.
She's not
Jamal.
Is it Janet?
Jamal.
No, it's
Jamal.
Jennifer.
I'm
Jamal.
sorry, Jennifer is married
She can't
to
hear
someone who's not bright enough to basically understand that there's a difference between being proud that you contributed to something that a lot of people enjoyed and not also going, I must be super fucking awesome and special. I'm sorry that her husband doesn't understand nuance to that degree. It makes me
The
sad.
trophies aren't so that people get an ego and think they're special. The trophies is their peers saying, "Hey, that's a great game you made. Good job." Not like you're our hero.
No, don't tell me what they're for, bitch. I was on those committees. I know what
And
they're
yet
for.
you don't understand the concept of an award somehow.
You are absolutely what you should
Do you
be
think
saying.
the awards are
What
so
you
that your
should
ego
be
grows?
saying. What you should be saying is thank you, Mr. Jaffe, for educating me on how it really is. Because
Well, you
I
haven't
was
really
sitting
done
there.
that.
No, because your mind is closed. I was fucking
No, because you
sitting
just
there.
said I was sitting there.
I was sitting there and I was on these committees where people were voting for games that they had never even played because these were people's friends or because they had heard. I know, bitch. That's what I'm saying. That's what this is. That's what it all is. Ask Anthony. He did it for the Grammys. You think the people who actually voted for a category listened to every single fucking album? No. They're like, you know what? I want to work with Taylor Swift's producer, so I want it to be known that I voted for him. It's all business. It's all performative. What's not business and not performative is when someone comes up to you and says, hey, I played the game you and the team worked on, and it meant a lot to me. That's a real touching thing, and you're very grateful for all of those people that say that.
I agree.
But that has nothing to do with getting an award and going, yay, I won because why? Do you really think, I mean, I don't know how this works because I never had anyone tell me I had to vote a certain way. But don't act like there's not a weird kind of tendency for the DICE Awards to consistently give Sony Game of the Year awards because something's weird there. Astrobot, the Game of the Year. Come on, man.
Astro
It
Bot
was game of the year.
was an amazing game.
Okay,
and I
but
don't
think of-
understand
Not that
why you
great.
don't know that.
I am aware it was a game that was very good, that had a lot of nostalgia in it. But if you want to
I'm
hold
not saying
that
it's
up and say, more people got joy from that game than a game like Balatro, I'm sorry, that's simply not true. Or if you want to say that
No,
game,
you're 100% correct.
Right.
Balatro outsold the fuck out of Astro Bot
so
by like
one
10
would
to 1.
think if this was an honest ceremony, then you would basically, right, like PK says, you think Beyonce actually had the best country album, or you
God,
think
no.
she won because it was Beyonce? I'm just saying.
I hear you.
Well, you don't hear me. You hear me.
No, I do hear you.
Yeah.
I was trying to get you to explain yourself, which you just did.
I've
You
explained
just did.
over and over.
And you've said this before.
Yes, and now you're walking it back because now you know you've gone too far and you've
No, I'm not walking
pushed.
it back.
You've pushed,
did
and
walk
Jennifer ain't fucking you for a week because you pushed. Because she's gonna go to the bedroom and say you treated that little Jew guy really badly.
Dude, you're funny. I mean, you use
Clown,
the word a lot.
why amuse you?
I mean, come on. You're dressed like Tingle from fucking Legend of Zelda, so
Hey,
yeah.
that's whatever. Listen, Kevin says, what's your position on the Bat Vigilante in Gotham? Fuck
You've been
you.
saying that all night.
You're crazier than
Kevin
Stoner
Willigan.
Joe, Kevin. I'm worried that you're the one with the problem, not Stoner Joe.
I'm just glad you're laughing, Jeffy. You just seem so angry.
Guess what's done? The show.
Yeah,
Guess
I know.
who's laughing now? Jeffy. It was called a hate watch.
Twisted Metal sucked. I'm sorry. I never liked Twisted Metal.
Great. I don't care.
All right, I take back what I said about you, man. You're funny.
I listen. I never liked Twisted Metal. I thought it was
don't
an
give a
awful game.
shit. Why would you say that to the guy who co-created it, though? It's like, I never really liked your kid.
I never liked your child. Sorry. That's fine.
And let me say something about burning bridges, because I resent that. I am always kind and always nice and always respectful to people who deserve it. If you are actually in the mentality that, I mean, think about what you're saying, Ravnos. You've got this little fantasy in your mind that you've talked to people and they say, I don't like the way Jaffe talks about the industry. And I'm like, you know what? Who would want to work with that guy then who thinks that?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is there's a lot of people out
then
there.
fuck them. Who wants to work with those people? They sound
What I'm saying is
miserable.
they're people that you could like do a collab with and grow the channel with, but
okay,
a
give
lot
me
of them
who?
think that you're just
Todd Howard.
Or,
we're getting Todd Howard soon.
Jeff Grubb.
Oh, Jeff Grubb's got a big fucking problem. That's got nothing to do with me. Jeff Grubb thinks I'm some kind of right-wing guy.
Of stuff like tonight. You know what I mean? If
Okay,
it's in the Gamergate thing.
Wait a minute. What Gamergate thing? I despise
when you
Gamergate.
accidentally said, yeah, if Gamergate is about this in journalism, then I'm
I
all
did
for
not
it, not
act-
realizing.
No, I'm so fucking sorry that you people are so fucking stupid.
No,
okay?
I know what you did.
I didn't
And you
accidentally.
you made
No,
an
no.
honest
Who is doing that feedback? Who is that?
Pompish's volume on the stream. is
Yeah,
fucking
turn
loud.
your volume down, please. I didn't accidentally
better?
say shit. The only accident I did was assuming people were smart enough to understand nuance. What I said was Gamergate had put out a tweet that said Gamergate is about ethics in journalism, and I think it was like respecting women in games, something like that. And I retweeted that and said, if this is what Gamergate's about, then sure, I totally support Gamergate.
Yes.
But people were like, you support Gamergate. I said, well,
yeah.
There was the first part of the sentence that said, if this tweet is correct, then, well, that was Gamergate.
No, people missed the if, and then they assumed, oh my God, David Jaffe created God of War.
So if you're Jeff Grubb and I've burned a bridge with Jeff Grubb because of that, then he's a fucking idiot.
True.
Why would I want to collab with the guy who can't read the first part of a sentence that's 10 words long?
For the record, fuck you, Jeff Grubb.
I don't know Jeff Grubb. I'm not saying that. I'm saying
that's from me, from Tech Protect. Fuck
See,
you, Jeff
you know,
Grubb.
it's not Jaffe won't go that far.
Well, because I don't know him, I'll say fuck you, Grums.
I know.
I'll say fuck you with
I
people
know.
that I actually know about where they stand. My
I'm
understanding,
taking it back, man.
My understanding with Jeff Grubb is that he is under the impression that I'm some kind of right wing guy, and at that point, I'm like, dude, what? Who are you talking about? Because it sure is.
It's got to be that tweet. It has to be. Because there's some people that they can't see nuance or read. Because you said if.
Let me talk to Jennifer.
She's not.
I want to talk to her. Right, I'm going to steal her away from you. Just a one call.
She's shy. Wait. Why don't you ask for Pompish's wife girlfriend thing?
I don't want to talk to her. I want to talk to Jennifer. I got my heart set on Jennifer tonight.
My woman would never interrupt a call with Jaffe.
That's right. She knows her place.
Yeah, I'm just saying personally. Yeah. But
okay.
Hey, Tech.
Yo.
I want to run an idea by you because you're his producer now. Okay. I've been trying to tell Jaffe that he does great stuff with the indie games.
Yeah.
Which I think is fantastic because, like he said 100 times, if you're only playing AAA, then I don't even see why you like gaming anymore because the real innovation and shit is in indie. Well, there's a lot of really bad indie games that are kind of funny bad. And I've been trying to tell him, hey, like maybe every 2 weeks or a month or whatever, do a show called Jaffe Plays whatever games, like dumb ones that he knows are not going to be good. And I gave him a list of some. Do you think that would be funny if
I would do it.
Stupid these games are?
I'd do it.
Sounds like an okay idea. We're currently on the market.
There's a couple of people that do it that have like 500,000 views, and they're not big famous people. They're just randos.
Yeah, I know.
Well, send us a list of the 5 games you would kick that show off with, and we'll try it.
I did.
No, I don't read your DMs.
It wasn't a DM. It was to the show suggestions. I'll dig it up and do it again.
Yeah, send it to Tech Protect. I don't read anything that you send me. Now, if Jennifer were to send it, she's a tiger.
Oh, God.
I would open that fucking email.
Does Jennifer got cute feet?
Oh my God! Let's
Not
go on
really.
Feet Finder. Listen, Mutant Mo says I'd love to see Jaffe bury the hatchet with Grubb. Look, reach out to him if you watch our content, Mutant Mo. Tell him what the fuck is your problem with Jaffe. He doesn't understand. He's like, he thinks you're a right wing nut job or something. And let me know what he says.
Yeah.
Let me know what he says.
Wait, who thinks Tech Protect's a right wing nut job? Mutant Mo does?
No.
Oh,
Jeff Grubb thinks I'm a right wing nut job, and Mutant Mo says, "Hey, I watch both of their content."
I am right wing though.
You're 10 times more entertaining.
I don't want Gina to call in because Gina will say the same shit. She'll be like, Jaffe, you have to be more PR focused.
Anthony, I'm timing you out. I'm timing you out, Anthony. Right? You're getting timed out again.
What happened to Anthony? What are you talking about? Anthony's great. What are you talking about?
He's calling me Mustachio.
Well,
He's like, get on with the content, Mustachio, and he'll DM me.
But that right there, Jaffe says one pump.
You understand? You young Colonel Sanders.
Yeah,
look, what does this mean? But that right there, Jaffe, you understand that those types of people are indeed in the industry and people are working with them.
That was my point.
I don't understand what he wrote. So can you?
He's saying like you don't understand. Not everybody's as jaded as you and me. There's people that are in the industry and still think that they're like, oh, this is awesome and it's so great.
And those people are making
and then they
shit
see
games.
someone like you who they idolized as kids, and now they're like, "Oh, he's
sorry."
All over all this.
You know what? How about
you're welcome. Your thing is grow up, tough luck, Buttercup. I know.
It's not grow up, tough luck, Buttercup. It is you are privileged to be working in an industry that brings joy to a lot of people. Leave it at that. You have more than most people will ever have. You have more joy and you present and give the world more joy through your work than a lot of other people will. You don't need to be vulgar and go on stage and suck your own cocks in front of everyone and act like you're fucking saving the earth.
I just feel bad for Ted Price.
It is gross. I like Ted Price.
No, but here, this is what I'm saying. You're Ted Price. You know the Dice Awards are kind of bullshit.
Yeah, he's the fucking, he was one of the kings of it.
And like you probably should have won and you didn't and you shouldn't have.
Me?
No, Ted Price. And
he should have won. He's great. If you're going to give that kind of dumb award.
And it's like, how do you respond? Like if someone said, hey, Jaffe, we're going to give you the Lifetime Achievement
I would not
award,
show up for it.
You'd be like, nope, I think it's all bullshit.
I will never go to another award show.
You would send me. You would send me for it.
I will send like a Native American woman like Marlon Brando did for the Oscars in the 70s. But no, I look, I would not, I will never, you will never catch me at an award show ever. Not a video game award show or any I would never do it unless they want me to like present something to Shannon. But even then, I probably still wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
I don't believe in them. I think it's disrespectful to the art form. Sorry.
All right, Ravenos. I want to argue with Jaffe about stuff. Is that fine?
Argue. Go for it, bud.
Hang on. There's Anthony. You banned Anthony?
No, I timed him out for 5 minutes, so he can't.
He said he banned you.
I don't think he knows the difference.
All right. What drove me away from award shows, Hector? I just think it's all bullshit, like I've been saying. All right, what's up, Pompish?
Tech Protect.
Mustachio banned me for calling it.
All right, go Pompish.
Thank you, bud. Oh man, I like you. Hey, so you guys were arguing about Diet Pepsi, Diet Coke, right?
Oh god, here we go.
And,
Yeah.
Tech Protect's the Diet Pepsi guy, right? I'm a Diet Pepsi guy. Since you're woke and all that stuff, I think you should have already known this, Jaffe. Do you know why? So you prefer Diet Coke, correct?
I prefer. Well, I'm addicted to Diet Coke. I think.
And you don't like Diet Pepsi.
I will drink it if I have to, but I think it's all terrible. Here's a Diet Pepsi
for when they don't have Coke.
I before I trap you into what I'm going to say.
Well, what I'm saying is when you say like, I take issue with like.
Which one do you prefer? Which one's superior?
My body has become addicted to the way they put aspartame into Diet Coke. So that's the one that I am addicted to. But
I didn't know Diet Pepsi doesn't have that.
It does, but it's the way. That's what. Again, I'm a very nuanced, brilliant man. When I what did I say? The way they put aspartame into the Diet Coke. I didn't say that no one else has aspartame.
Okay, so you just prefer Diet Coke, man. Like
yeah,
just so you like it better.
Okay,
I don't like it better because they both taste like shit, and I'm aware of. But continue.
Okay. So Diet Pepsi is superior. I think it tastes better. But the reason why Diet Pepsi is better is back in the day, I don't know if you know this, but black culture prefers Pepsi. Do you know why?
No.
Okay, so back in the day when Diet Coke refused to put like black people or other diversities in commercials and stuff, and so Pepsi was the first one to push that. So they were the first one to put African American people into commercials and all that. So it's actually in their culture that like they prefer Diet Pepsi because it was the one that like reached out to them and like represented and all these things. So Pepsi actually has the history of doing that and pushing that. And Coke basically never like went down that like rabbit hole. Do you know that?
Wait, you're so many jokes in my head right now.
Okay, wait, Pompish, wait.
You're a bigoted charlatan for drinking Coke instead of Pepsi.
Fair enough. Pompish, wait. Anthony, I think Anthony may actually think you might have hurt his feelings. I don't think he knows you're joking. He's like, you're a fucking baby. I know you and your other channel. You're not like this. Anthony, he's fucking with you, man.
All right. Hey, if someone wants to free Anthony from the chat, $5 super chat.
Come on,
keys. I'm joking. Yeah, we'll get him. We'll get him back.
But yes, I'm a charlatan. I'm a charlatan. I mean, great.
I don't even know what that word means. It just sounds important.
So Charlottesville,
charlatan. Well, charlatan is someone who's basically like a con man. It's a grifter, basically.
You guys know that like Coke and Pepsi are both like two of the most evil corporations on the planet, right?
Okay.
And here's why. No, but listen,
you always got something negative to say.
Me or Ravnos?
Ravnos, you're so negative
and then
all the time.
Turn it into shit.
Fuck, man, you're like miserable to talk to, or listen to.
Imagine being Jennifer. That's why I need to save her. That's why I need to save that woman.
Hey, Pompous, do you drink like regular sodas at all? Like Coke or Pepsi?
I treat it like a piece of cake. Like, so I'll have it if I want. Like,
have you had Mexican Coke?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, real sugar.
Real sugar.
Yeah,
not high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah. Like a Mexican glass soda. Yeah.
And the reason there's so few, like they have issues with drinking water in Mexico is because most of the really clean, pure drinking water, Coca-Cola Corporation has been using it up for decades.
I've been trying to get
selling it back to
Pepsi for a while.
Fanta and H de Mexico Coke. It's like,
see, Jaffe, you're supporting the wrong side. It needs to be Pepsi.
Oh my God, I disengaged from this conversation 20 minutes ago. I'm so fucking bored. I mean, I'm just watching. I'm just watching the viewership just pancake as you guys talk about this shit. What was? Yeah, yeah.
Oh shit.
So come on, you guys, give me something good to talk about.
I'm your most liked guest.
How do you know that?
I can just feel it.
He's better than fucking Pete Turtle. I
got a good one, man. I went to a Japanese place for the first time where they cook it in front of you, and the guy flung the shrimp, and I caught it from like 20 feet. It was pretty cool with my mouth.
Oh, like Benihana's.
Yeah,
but Japanese.
Then it's different. I don't know what your comparison.
Benihana's is a restaurant, Chinese
Dude,
restaurant.
you're like arguing like the difference between Coke and Pepsi.
I know, stupid. So you're liking Avowed what you played so far, right, Jaffe?
Yeah, I am liking Avowed so far. What I'm trying to figure out with Avowed is, what I'm trying to figure out with Avowed is, do I just table it for now? Because I really want to try to complete some games. It's ridiculous that I can't complete Dragon Age. It's ridiculous that I can't complete Kingdom Come, and now I'm jumping into Avowed, which is probably going to be a 30-hour fucking game.
How far are you into Dragon Age?
Kevin, what are you doing in your kitchen, dog?
Oh, you can hear that?
Hey, Kevin, I didn't like your rude comment.
Oh, fuck, my bad.
Dragon Age, I'm probably, I've got like 8 missions to finish it.
Hey, Jackie,
are you gonna let me? I'm trying to find my weed right now. Fuck.
Are you gonna let me put you on my wall on a canvas?
He said no.
What?
Up here, like I got.
He wants to put you on his wall.
Right
he wants to put you on the JO wall.
Next
I have
to Wings of Redemption.
I think what's disturbing is I don't think I have much of a choice as to what you put on your wall.
These guys all gave me permission.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, I don't care what you put on your wall. So, right?
Jaffe, you
right?
mentioned Jews earlier.
Pompish, right?
Yeah, I mean, it depends, man. It's up to you, man. You gotta
where would you even acquire such a bounty of imagery of me in that size?
Don't worry about it, buddy.
Sure. I want to be on that wall. I want to be on it.
All right, I'll get it. But you know what?
Because the only thing it would be better than in my life would be better than winning the DICE award.
Yeah, Pompish, I have a picture of Jaffe with blood smeared all over his face.
My baby. Oh. Hi, bud.
What's up?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
How was the day?
Going,
Don't go into details right now, but how was the day?
Welcome to the freak show.
Thank you for welcoming to the freak show. The day was all right. It was just like up trading on the floor.
Okay.
Don't say where you work.
Don't say where you work. Are you gonna go? You going back tomorrow?
Well, I mean, yeah, I gotta.
Okay. All right.
Ravenos just messaged me and said that she's making him nervous.
No, I did not.
Who's making?
I'm
wife?
not messaging anybody.
He just messaged me and said she's making me nervous.
Show him the message then.
Hey, champion.
Yeah.
I love you, buddy.
Love you, Dad.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
Yo, say
come
hi,
home
Pompish.
soon. Come home soon.
Who?
Hi, Pompish.
Say hi to Pompish?
Yeah.
Hello, Pompish.
Hi.
That guy.
He says hi.
Hey, can I have a picture of your dad on my wall?
You did good.
I suppose so. Who are all those other
done.
men? Who are all the other men on your wall?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. All right.
They're disturbing, Sarah. They're like Boogie299, whatever that guy's name is.
Are you gonna chat with Wings of Redemption, Dad?
I don't know. Your boyfriend there said, Jaffe, do you want to talk to Boogie and Wings? And I'm like, I've talked to Boogie before.
Well, you already talked to Boogie. Yeah.
If I will go wherever they want me.
Tech,
Anywhere
are you
I
trying
can
to
go.
make him a lol cow?
And here's the deal, because Ravenos says that I will not have anybody who wants to collaborate with me because they hate me.
I meant in the industry.
Yeah, they hate me, Sarah. Ravenos said they hate your father and they want him to die.
Let's ask your daughter what she thinks. Shall we?
Ask your daughter what?
What's your position on the Bat Vigilante in Gotham?
Oh my god.
What would you like to ask my amazing child, sir?
Fucking nerds.
Do you think that people that work inside the video game industry get upset when your dad says that when they win awards and go on stage?
Oh
and
God,
accept
here
them,
we go again.
they're sucking their own
Fucking
dick,
again,
and it's just
man.
a bunch of people circle jerking.
I don't
told him
like.
that maybe he shouldn't say that kind of stuff because it's gonna hurt the little precious people's feelings.
No, I mean, I
strong
kind of
language.
agree. I'm like big into like
Excuse
tabloids
me.
and like celebrity gossip and shit. And even I won't watch an award show unless there's like, something happening. But if it's just like a bunch of like idiots like jerking themselves off on stage being like, oh, like now our dear beloved Todd J. Howard, I don't know, like a video game
Yeah.
guy, I think that's one of them. Is
Yeah,
like,
he is.
yeah. Is like gonna come and accept the like lifetime award for like XYZ, then it's like
Oh, Kevin, turn the camera back off.
Yeah, because I just.
Sarah, I agree with you 100%, man. I'm proud of you. I mean, look, I don't brainwash my kids. They think what they want, but I'm with you on that. I agree.
Show her your dice award now.
I know what they're saying.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna hand this back to Tech now. Okay.
All right, baby. I love you. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Tying my dick together.
What are they saying?
I can't find a weed. Fuck.
Dude, so hey, Tech Protect, Ravenos just sent me a message saying that she was making him nervous.
Who's
making
Ravenos? Her nervous?
Ravenos.
I'm right here. How would I do that? I'm on an iPad.
Dude, you messaged me on Discord.
Okay, who's making who nervous?
He sent me a message saying that she's making me nervous.
Gee, God damn it!
Your
There's
daughter.
sexual tension. Oh,
Why?
God. Okay, that's
I don't know.
Who gives a shit what makes him nervous? He probably gets nervous opening the refrigerator, this guy. I don't give a shit. Why should you?
Ravenos, you seem like the type of guy to pick on girls online.
No, I've been accused of white knighting because I got mad when Jezebel left the channel.
In person.
Oh, true.
Online.
That is true.
White knight in real life, and then you bully
Because
women on
Jezebel
Xbox
was
Live.
cool and did stuff like boosted the server and was a paying member, and someone used a bunch of slurs, DMing
Ravnos,
her,
how did you meet your
harassing her
wife?
because she wouldn't come to your Discord, so she left.
Not my Discord, okay? Let it be known.
It was a different one. Okay,
it's
sorry.
someone else's Discord. I just had the roles of let me find that post.
Yo, is Anthony still in the K-hole?
Yeah.
Anthony,
no one has super chatted to free him.
$10 to come
Look,
into this.
someone can free him with a cash offer. I will relinquish him.
Is
or
he still
if
tied
Hector
out?
Howell shows up on camera, that is enough.
Oh God.
Oh Jesus! With the Hector
Yeah,
Howell.
get Hector Howell and the
You guys make
light up.
You guys
Why does
make
Kevin look
Hector
like a cop?
when he's
feel
on,
terrible.
man.
He's a very nice fellow.
I just got this haircut today.
Kevin looks like a cop.
Here's what
I
I'll
do.
say.
Damn.
I'm not saying that Hector Howell is not an attractive man. It's not my place to say. But dude, why does he have fucking Dune eyes? He looks like he's been too close to the spice.
Dude, why are you worried about what everybody else is doing all
Who's
the time?
looking into his fucking eyes at this point
How
to
do
the
you
degree
not
that
see his eyes? They glow blue.
Dude, you
because
need to clean
I'm
your
not
room.
into men, I guess, Ravnos. Maybe that's
Ravnos,
the
you need to
reason
clean
why.
your room and do some push-ups.
To me, is Jeffy. Come on.
Okay,
man.
so I'm not the owner of the server, but I do have roles in the server such as Disciples of Dank,
Oh,
Role
that's tight.
Player,
I love
Shelter
that.
Dweller, Base, Technically Protected, AIDS Burger, I don't know how I got that one, Chudless, Got Fingered in Nevada, Smegheads, Film Wankers, and Stink Cheese. Those are my roles
Why
in the
is
server.
this happening on my channel?
Yeah.
Those are
Hey,
rules.
I don't run this thing, I just produce it.
Well,
Kevin looks like a cop, dude. I don't know if I should be here right now.
I'm gonna arrest your ass.
Oh, dude, that was said. Oh, I can't say it.
I
I'm
can't
not
trust,
gonna be mean.
Yes,
I can't
that's
trust
funny.
a man that drinks White Monster.
Why?
Wait,
I drink White Monster.
Says the
Oh,
guy in
Lord.
the
That's
ski
San
mask.
Pellegrino.
I look like bougie as fuck.
Anyway, the point is this, boys. I enjoy
Ravenos,
Avowed.
quit messaging me.
So what do I? So what do I do now with Avowed? Do I put it on ice for a while and finish
Put it
these
on
other
ice
games?
and finish Dragon Age, man.
Oh.
You should finish
whatever you
Dragon
want.
Age.
Here's why. Here's why. Almost no one is streaming it anymore, and there's like 150 people streaming Avowed. Like,
What is
probably
this
right now.
capitalist fucking perspective on what game he should play? It should be what he wants to.
No, it's not
the
capitalist,
enjoyment.
it's about he
Ravenos,
wants
you're
to
like the
grow
king
his
of
channel.
unsolicited advice.
Yeah, who the fuck read Atlas
He
Shrugged?
literally just said, "I don't know what should I do, boys."
But then you implied your opinion anyway.
because he asked, you fuck stick.
Yeah, I said boys, not gay boys.
Ravenos, I got a third
so
degree
Pompous,
black
stay
belt
out.
in
You're
talking
not,
shit.
you're not invited in this. He didn't want your opinion.
Ravnos,
No,
be a man.
I wasn't saying gay as I would never use gay as a pejorative. I was saying
You
gay
just
as
did.
in no, I was saying because you clearly with your
happy?
obsession with Hector Howell's eyeballs, you clearly are into the men folk, which is great. I don't care.
I literally just said he has dune eyes. I didn't say I stare
That
into them
is
and want
such
him to
a
suck me
thing
off.
a man who was a homosexual would say. He has
No, it's the
dune
thing that a guy
eyes.
who's
You're
sexually
fucking yearning for
secure.
butthole
I'm
stretch
He
secure
has
in my
Chalamet
heterosexuality.
eyes, basically.
Ooh.
Well, in Dune, sure, but Timothy Chalamet's eyes makes him look like a dead
Wait a
rat
minute.
most
Who
of
was
the
the
time.
one who just when I said Chalamet's eyes went, ooh?
Not me.
Who said that?
That was Kevin.
Oh, Kevin.
That was Popish.
No, too late, buddy.
Nothing's wrong with that. I'm just saying, you know.
Second is always right.
All right.
You made that up.
Well, that
Hey,
was
Jackie, I like your beard too. Doesn't make me gay.
I have to get rid of the beard, I think. Because
No,
I
you
think
look terrible. The first
No,
video I ever
seriously,
seen you was
why?
no beard. I was like, who is this guy?
I think I look with
God.
bring him back in. Don't be mean. Don't be mean.
No one is
I think-
paying
I
the
think-
king's ransom. All right.
Anthony was actually getting mad in the chat. Wait, let me find a message.
You know,
Like-
Jaffe, if you fucking made Discord calls, I
Oh,
could
he timed
super
out.
chat at the same time.
If I made Discord call, what?
I can't like react in the chat right now.
Yeah, we can't do anything with YouTube chat.
Well, how
when
is
we're
this
in
my
here.
problem?
Because
Well,
how
we can't give you.
You act
super
like
chats.
I'm
I
missing
can't give you my
out.
money.
Give me your money now. Go away, come back. We'll be here.
Yeah, your show would
We're on
die
the
though. I
tenor
gotta
on the
stay here
camera,
to
Pomp.
keep it going here.
Was Anthony back on? Dude,
Listen.
Anthony just edging to this shit right now.
Where's
why do you-
Anthony?
Timed out. Why do you
Hey,
think
look
you
at
need
this.
to change?
Ravnos, are you ready?
Oh,
Are
that's
you ready?
Hector Howell. Duh.
Yeah, dude, I'm not
Took
afraid
him
of
off.
Hector
I
Howell.
put him on. Don't stop taking him off. I'm putting him on.
Look at those dune eyes.
Yo, Hector,
Your eyes are so blue, dude.
Finish Dragon Age.
Madly in love.
Free Anthony.
Wait, why do they look
Why,
green
wait. First, let's go back to the close up on Hector, please.
Yeah.
He left.
Ravnos needs like 8 more seconds, I think.
Yeah.
Anthony, you look
Yeah,
like you would work at H&R Block.
But here's the thing on the beard.
Anthony, Anthony, you're on the show.
Anthony, you work at H&R Block, don't
Am
you?
I on the show now?
You're on the show.
Here's the thing.
All
on
right,
the beard.
Mustachio. What's
I think people think I'm way older than I really am, you see. That's why the beard is a problem.
I don't know how old you are, but I would assume you were 50.
See?
Well, I'm
Keep it-
53, but people
Okay.
seem to look at me and go, "Wow, you must be like 70." I'm like,
It's-
70?
It's not that you look old. You just look like you taught Jesus all he knows.
Oh God.
You look like you parted the Red Sea, Jaffe.
Hey, Jaffe.
Pompish, are you wearing eyeliner?
Is that
No,
a
that's how
Jew
pretty
joke?
my eyes are.
I,
Jaffe.
right after I said that, I was like, oh, wait.
My eyes are just naturally that pretty.
I don't know about that, man. I think
People
you might
like
be
the
lying.
beard.
Popish
People
is,
like
let's,
the beard.
go ahead.
Digimon
Let's see you on
eyes.
camera real quick.
It makes you look wise.
Let's see
Me?
what you look
am
like on
wise.
camera, because I guarantee your fucking hairline's like.
When you
running
shave
down.
your beard, you look
My
like Uncle
hairline is
Fester, and you
fine.
know it.
I just
Let's
have
see
a
it.
big gray fucking
Get on camera,
beard.
buddy. Get on
I
camera.
look like a what? I look
Uncle
like a what?
Fester.
What?
You look like Uncle Fester from the
you
Addams
old
Family.
fuck?
Ravnos, get on camera.
What?
Get on, show your fucking metal beard.
Hey,
Ravnos.
I have a concept real quick. So I think that low key the new God of Wars
Yeah.
that Corey made one of the smithing guys after Jaffe, like low key without anybody knowing.
Okay.
Maybe
Oh,
one
the
of
short
what
one. The like stout guy.
Oh.
He's
Hang
all woke
on.
and stuff. He's like hitting his woke hammer, like trying to save the environment.
Hang
Like, he's
on.
like
I'm
building-
getting, I'm
Just trying to
I'm
save the
getting-
environment.
I'm
He's
getting
hitting
a
his
call
DEI.
from Jennifer. Hang on.
You know, for that, you guys get one vape in the mic.
No.
Fuck yeah, Tech. Fuck yeah, Doug. Like that shit.
Good night, one pump man, buddy.
Good night, one pump.
It's not metal.
What the
Good night,
fuck
one
is
pump.
that?
Oh, Ravenos is scary looking. What the fuck?
Are you going to
Ravenos,
go out
you look
and
like you got declined from Sins
is
of Honor.
is Jebediah coming over to milk the cow and churn the butter tonight?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Look, it's the dude from Fallout.
Hey, watch out! You shouldn't let the other Amish people know you have power.
You
Turn
look like
that
a
light off in
background
your
character from
background.
Sons of Anarchy.
The
Where's your
Amish people
Mjolnir?
don't have mustaches.
Dude, you're scary.
Oh, true.
You're
So do you
scary
get a
looking, bro.
20% or 25% discount at Harley Davidson?
I can't have a Harley. Wife won't let me. She says I have to get $1 million life insurance policy.
Jennifer lets Jaffe do it.
I don't know why Ravnos, your voice
Jennifer
doesn't match
lets
how
me
you
do
look.
whatever the fuck I
I know,
want
doesn't
because
fit.
I'm a real
Oh, no,
fucking
it's
man.
cool. Sorry.
Dude, Jaffe knocked
I
out
hate
3
my
people,
voice,
never
man.
lost a fight.
Your voice is fine.
2 people.
2 people.
No.
Yeah.
Anthony,
I
are
was
you
there.
ready to act civilized?
Hey, I've been acting civilized just because they call fucking tech protect.
Mean.
That's terrible. Don't do that. We need Anthony's money.
I'm not going to be a Diet Soda member ever again. I hate you and I hate this channel.
After Alice saying he didn't say it. What am I?
Whoa, whoa,
Have to
whoa.
look up my sugar.
Do you smell that smoke? Fuck, Ravnos, you're right. I'm burning bridges.
Wait,
It's good to burn bridges. I have a good concept of burning bridges.
Wait,
You should-
Ravenos put on glasses and now he's like a fucking like philosophy professor.
in a non-bad way, you should burn bridges to
I
make
need
sure
to
that you don't
get-
go backwards in life.
I need to get a webcam. Because
You
when I
do?
use this iPad, I either look like I'm stretched out this
Love
way or
this story
stretched
you're
down
sharing
this
with
way.
the audience. Great self-editing. Great going.
I like the
What do
color
you
of your
think
walls.
our 85-member audience that's watching right now wants to hear about? Your new camera, Ravnos?
Look at the. I like
Hey,
the
but
color of your
people will
walls.
listen later.
Is that olive
About
green?
when you're going to stream
Get a blinker, Pompous.
Dragon Age.
Talk to me about
Huh?
this. You think I should finish Dragon Age? So does
I
Hector
do.
Howell. So does
Get a-
Hector Howell.
Yeah, I do.
You
Get
know
a blinker, Pompous. Blinker it.
What does that
Why?
mean?
Because
Do
you
you
like,
not know what that means?
you were having
No.
a blast with it.
Yeah, but there's so many new things to play.
No, but
Okay,
it's a
what-
good game, man.
Hitting a
What's more
blinker
fun? What
is
what
when
did
you-
you have more fun with? Dragon Age, Kingdom Come, Walk Around, Lost
The
2,
grandpas are talking.
Kick him out of here
or
again.
Avowed?
I love them all in different ways.
What's a blinker?
A blinker is when you hit your weed pen until it starts blinking because you're not supposed to hit it that long. It's like, oh, the temp is too high.
Yeah.
So it's like
Oh, yeah.
you can do it on your vape. Smoking
Nerd.
weed makes me a nerd. Who the fuck is this guy? Where'd you grow up, dog?
I got bud.
It's like, yeah, if it's
I'm
not
pretty
meth,
sure
it's not
that's the
hardcore enough.
opposite of reality.
What happened to bongs?
I got one. You want to
True.
see it? Wait, you can't spell that.
No
on
one
YouTube,
uses
right?
bongs anymore?
No,
The first
I-
time I
I-
ever smoked weed was in a Diet Coke bottle bong at one of the God of War producers' houses. And I got so fucking high. Don't show that to Ravnos. He'll want to see Hector
No.
Howell again.
No, he says, see, you
I
are
got-
an
I got a
undercover
bong
cop,
story
dude.
for
You're
you.
just trying to find out information, Kevin.
Can we get more people in the fucking call? The
No,
link's in the top of the.
You guys
the top
smoke
of
The more,
earlier,
the more
right,
people we
kids?
get in the call, the more people drop out. Let me explain
There
something.
he is.
Let me explain something.
Anthony, were you the one just making fun of me?
Tech Protect
Dude,
Our
you left me with
job
a lot of material.
is to grow this channel.
I know the
don't
views
think
and all
we've
this, but
done-
it's 11 p.m.
I don't
It's-
think we've done a good job growing this channel. Why are we failing in our job? What
Oh,
can
I'm
we
sure.
get?
So-
I'm sure Ravenos will
I
tell
f-
you all about it.
I feel like we have I feel like we have Anthony Wright on the show too often. That's probably like
No, come on now. Come on now.
Anthony's like, I
Wait,
got,
I got a
bone
good
to
bong
pick with
story.
you, Tech.
I don't want a bong story. What are we doing wrong, Anthony? What's the problem? Why
It's
can't
Anthony,
I-
not Anthony
why-
Wright.
we need your
My name's
patience.
also Anthony.
Why can I go on a show like I went on this show last night with Jay and Rich, and they're
This
both
is what I
good
want to talk
dudes.
about.
I like these guys. I like their show. I like their channel. These motherfuckers have 900 to 1,000 people watching that show.
Yeah.
And
So
I'm like,
here's
and
where
hang
you're
on,
getting
let
it.
me finish. Let me finish. And I sit here and I go, now, am I the world's best streamer? Of
You
course
see me,
not.
Mo?
Of course not. But am I good enough to merit that level of audience? I believe so. But maybe the world needs to come to me and say, Jaffe, the numbers don't lie.
No. So
Thank you,
if you're
Kevin.
comparing yourself to those guys,
One moment. Thank you for that, Kevin.
Yeah, you
Thanks,
liked it?
thanks for letting us see your shirt. I appreciate that.
All right, go on.
Like, what the fuck am I looking at this Doonesbury for? So
Cop.
You know
what-
why, right, Jaffe?
I don't really know.
So that channel is able to get
on the internet for like over a decade.
Hold on, Ravenous. Real
Slowly
quick.
built up
Jaffe, here's
like
the
a
thing, though. And also, Jaffe, you stream of conscience.
Am I not able to mute these guys? Be muted real quick.
Was I muted?
Kevin's talking. Let Kevin talk.
Be muted. Let me say the fucking thing. All right. So
okay, sorry.
The reason why that channel gets more views than you do is because they are live streaming 24/7. They have a network of channels that is constantly streaming, and when one stream ends, they push their viewers onto the next channel. They do that through YouTube, and so they're a very popular channel with Boogie 298 and Wings of Redemption and Keemstar. They naturally get like 10,000 viewers.
I get why they do, and again,
when they end their stream, they pipe it. You know how when you finish a live stream, it's like, oh, upcoming video is going to be this live stream.
All right, here's the bigger point, though. Okay, that makes sense to me, but
yeah,
I would say this. I would say I'm too stubborn to accept what people would love it if I just talk games all the time and I told them what they want to hear. But aren't they bored of that? Like in my brain, I go, aren't you tired of that, you guys?
Look,
Everybody
I feel like, Jaffe, you're kind of like, I think there's the people that do the mainstream kind of like hacky stuff, but you're kind of more, I think, in depth, like in the know on these topics. And you're kind of more just like raw, like being yourself, just straight up. So it's kind of, I like
this is a good opportunity.
Yeah, it might not be as like mainstream, but I don't know.
Ravenous gives good advice. This is a thing I proposed to Jaffe.
Kevin was talking. Can we not hear Kevin?
I heard Kevin's gay. Anyways, I proposed this to Jaffe before.
Literally, Kevin was talking.
Yeah, it's fine. So Jaffe has.
I'm not going to step on Tech Protect's toes here.
Jaffe has the clout in the industry.
Yeah, I don't need to see his feet anymore.
I'm going to put my feet on camera, Jaffe. Let me finish. Okay, so Jaffe has the clout in the industry to be able to get other people to come onto his channel, and that's going to promote it more than anyone else can, right? Jay's a fun guy, and he's been in the game review space for years, right? And now he's doing YouTube and shit. You know, he's interesting, but he's not Jaffe. Jaffe as a personality is way more interesting to talk about video games.
Nobody wants to come on the show that's in the industry.
You have Alyssa Mercante coming on the show. You have that other girl.
Man, that's a bad example.
Hold on. You have the other girl from Kotaku. What's her name?
No, we have Alana coming on.
Alana Pierce is coming on. You have the guy who did the Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance game.
Well, he's gone radio silent.
We'll find out.
No, he'll talk you.
I'm saying that's the hype that we have to get around. If you want to get your eyes in front of more viewers, you saw that just stepping into the industry with Jay and them, who are other game review people or part of the industry, whatever, that doing their own things, they're willing to come on your show, and you got a bump in viewership. And after you were on their show, you had people coming over here. It's like, oh, I didn't know you streamed. Here's a membership. Here's a donation.
I know. I'm just saying. To me, I don't know if my brand of malarkey.
It's good.
I don't know because if it was good, wouldn't we have more people who wanted to be part of the malarkey?
Pompish is going to be a good person to listen to because he is in this space. Like this,
I would love to listen to him, but all right, muting everybody.
So let me try to say this and let me not lose track. When I get off track, hold on. Let me vape real quick.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I can't imagine why we're not taking you serious.
All right. No, listen, this is dead serious. So I know JKB well enough now that the reason why I'm here right now is because of him. JKB.
Oh, Jay.
So the reason why I'm here right now is because of Jay. Then I found out about you. Then I went and jumped on. Now I'm here. And it's between the two of you, you should do Talk to Tech super chats. I hate to give you unsolicited advice, but
I don't know what that is.
Text to speech. So if they donate like a certain amount of money, it'll play on your stream. So you don't have to read it. It'll just interrupt you and it'll say so and so donated $20 and it reads it for you. And it gives them the incentive
to the stream.
It gives them the incentive to donate a higher amount.
I would super chat you twice as much if you did it with like a funny voice, like something like that. It's just fun. But hold on. My point is there's something in the works happening here. This is a real opportunity, and you're not showing up for the second time on Local Tech for 2 times for no reason. What's going on?
Wait. Hang on a minute. Hang on.
Oh, okay. You're gonna miss what I'm saying.
I don't want to miss what you're saying. Is there domestic abuse happening in someone's background?
It's
What's
ravenous.
Okay.
Jennifer, are you all right?
Told you.
Jennifer.
I forgot to mute.
Jesus Christ. It's like
I was
Ike and
opening
Tina
a
over
can.
there. Are you sure? I can send the cops in a wellness check.
Jaffe will fly out tonight. Anyways,
Yeah,
go Pompish.
Jennifer, I'm worried about you. Call me
I'll
if you
have a thing
need me,
after
buddy.
Pompish.
All right, Pompish, go.
So, there's it's not an accident that you're showing up on Locale Tech twice, or he asked you to twice. So Rich is having fucking mental issues, and he's already bailing out of the show. And a lot of this is all
Who the
fake.
fuck is talking? What is happening?
I've removed Ravenous until he's back on camera, so I
Jesus.
can know
Okay,
he's not talking
Pompish,
to his
please
wife.
continue. I'm
All right,
sorry.
all right. So I'll one step back. So it's not an accident that you're on Locale Tech twice. The reason why is Rich is having massive issues. He's bailing out. A lot of this stuff can be fake, but this is real stuff. So Jay likes you, and
Is
Jay
he
really
okay?
wants you to be the co-host with him on Locale Tech.
Is Rich okay?
Dude, I don't want to get it down that
He
rabbit
has
hole.
some things going on.
We talked about that before, if you remember. But he's already bailing out of the show twice, and Jay got left hanging. And like your guys' chemistry is, what's weird is like he's more of like the nerdy tech side, and you have the actual background to how things work. So when the two of you talk, it just kind of, and both of you are excited, and Rich is just so tired in those streams. So really, Jay is on. In my honest opinion, Jay wants to make you the other guy instead of Rich.
Well,
And
I would never want to take anyone's job. So only if
No.
It's not that you're taking his job.
Rich
He's
is-
already
if I
almost
may.
out the door.
No. No one's out the door. Rich is not showing up. He's bailing out. He's saying he doesn't want to do it. That's what's happening.
Why doesn't he want to do it?
Because he's having mental issues.
Yeah, Rich has some things going on, and he's been public about it for a bit, saying like, "This is maybe not for me." So that's why when you did your first show on that with them, he was like not talking, right? It was just you and Jay discussing everything.
Dude, that's not the thing though. Like when you guys start talking, he's got nothing to add. Nobody wants to see. The only reason that Rich is there is because of their drama and people hating on Rich. I bully nobody online, and I can't help it with fucking Rich, dude. I can't. So the idea is he wants you to get in there. I'm seeing that here. I don't want to speak for other people, but like I've already like talked to him or messaged him about it, and it's something that I think he's low key like mentioned that. And then saying it, and I've sent super chats trying to put that seed in there.
What's your point, though?
That I think that hopefully if this opportunity comes, I hope you take it.
Oh yeah, but why can't we grow? And I would love to if that opportunity came and it didn't come at Rich's expense. I would never do that to someone. But why can't we grow this channel?
Yeah, I think there's an altruistic perspective that you have, Jaffe, a little bit, where you're like, if the altruistic, I think it's the term.
I mean, I'm nice and I donate money to people.
Is that the term? Maybe my English is a second language for me. Please stop being racist.
Becoming clear.
Anyways, I think you have this. Is it rose tinted glasses view? Someone give me an English term, but essentially, you want people to donate only if they think the content's good. You don't want to ask them for it, and you think that if the content's good enough, it'll just promote the channel by itself.
I'm not worried about the donation.
I know there's business strategies.
Not playing the
game. There's business strategies you can implement that'll help boost the channel. Like if for some reason you're able to be the co-host of this very popular, live stream show.
Yeah.
And you did that in the afternoons, which is it works with your time. Usually it's a little late. But that'll help promote growth on your main channel, just like it's done for Jay. Jay's channel has seen a huge growth from being a part of that community. Your channel can see a huge growth from being a part of that community. I don't know if I'd recommend it yet. I'm kind of been vetting that. It's been an idea in my head. I didn't want to bring it up to you until it was more solid because of the whole Rich thing.
But how do we make this channel better for people?
Look, here's the thing. People love you. The people here, the 90 people that have been watching you for fucking, what is this, 4 hours? 3.5 hours?
Yes.
They love you. The content is good. The personality is great. You are fun to watch. You're fun to engage with.
Ravnos my co-host? Are you no Jennifer? Maybe.
What I'm saying is, you just don't have enough eyes on you right now. So often do I see new people come to the channel and they say, "I didn't know this guy streamed. This is the creator of God of War. I would fucking watch right now."
If I may, I'm in that community and not even Locale Tech, just Jay's and Rich's stuff. I've been in a long time, and the way that they talk in the chats and how they think and how they talk, and then for me to be in there for a few years, not actively, and then to come to here, I'm like, this is the perfect. Like if I like this show, I like this. I'm gonna like this show, and just by getting involved in that, like, dude, I'm literally here right now, like because of that same thing that I'm saying you should do.
You're okay. So you're saying a big part of it though is there's Bukkake right there.
Do it for your own channel. If you go on there, you're gonna get 30% growth just being there.
Okay, well, Bukkake, Bukkake says Jaffe used to average 400 viewers. I don't know about that, but what happened, Bukkake? What changed? What collapsed? What caused the pancake, the great pancake of 2022? No, I hear you. I like being on their shows. I like going on other people's shows. I just want to make sure when people do come here, they feel they're getting something valuable and
quit
something.
Worrying about it.
I can't. I want to grow. I want to build a business.
The content's good. Yeah. You're the fucking best. You're the best taco shop in the city that has zero marketing and no social media presence. That's.
I have 80,000 followers on Twitter.
Yeah, and the locale people have like 1 point something million.
What's locale?
Locale. It's
what I'm saying is,
laugh
as
out
soon
loud at the fat old guys is what locale means.
As soon as you have more presence in other people's communities, people will be attracted to this channel, and when they see that you live stream every day consistently at a certain time, they'll start picking up, joining in at the same times, like the community who's already here tries to do.
Heck, you're half right. The last part, you're right. The first part, I'm unsure about only because of this. Jaffe's been doing Last Stand Media for how long?
A long
Never
time.
heard of it.
And Colin is a pretty big guy.
See how Pompous said I never heard about it?
I've never heard that name or ever.
The people
Last Stand Media?
Yeah, the people that are donating, or have the time to attend these live streams more often are not and I'm sorry to say this to you, Ravenos, not the old heads. It is people my age, Pompous's age. Pompous, between me and you, like, I don't know how much you've donated to streamers, right? But in like 2023, I must have donated like $5,000 to streamers.
I probably donate 5 to 7.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Ravenos, how much money have you donated to streamers in 2023?
Zero, ever.
That's what I'm saying.
You
probably have more money
ever. It's right here.
That's what I'm saying. You probably have more money than both of us, right? But the audience
more than likely.
Yeah, the audience is going to promote growth towards a channel. Is the younger people with disposable income that don't have responsibilities with kids and don't have fucking like dues to give to the HOA or some bullshit.
I agree with
people that are going to promote, people that are going to promote and share to their friends and be like, "Look at this fucking clip I got." Is people like me and Pompish's age who are going to be like, "You saw Jaffe laugh at Addie Pie and call her a fucking dickhead and go fuck your mom again." That's funny. I would share that shit. Pompish would.
But
I don't know how often you share that.
A lot of the younger generation people hate that.
No.
Well, how young are you talking?
They think I'm old. Like they don't want to watch some old guy.
Yeah, I'm 28. Pompish is 26.
No, I'm in my 30s.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See, this is the age I'm talking about.
30s. Yeah.
So
I'm 30s.
Yeah, like Kevin's
I'm a little older.
Kevin's one of the.
Be nice. I love that. That makes me happy.
Listen, man, his demographic is going to be people that played PS2. It's just plain and simple. And those guys are going to be 28 to all the way up to Jaffe's age.
I mean, I'd like to think we could bring in some other ones, like
the younger demographic is going to be in these other communities like locale stuff or some other people.
Imagine if they would have announced a remake.
Jaffe is on TikTok now.
He is,
okay.
Jaffe, does this stream to TikTok too? Your live streams? Oh, that could help.
Streaming to TikTok has to do with a formatting thing, and Jaffe's OBS is kind of acting up.
It's not that either, though, man. Like you got to understand that, like, the privilege that some of us, and I'm not sucking dick right now, but the privilege it is to like play something and find out you're here and like all that, and then I'm working during the day. These are working people that are like actually donate, and then while I'm working, I'm like, I'm really enjoying this right now. This hour went by really well.
Yeah,
I'm like, here's $5. Here's this, like, because I'm like, dude, my day would have been so much.
I love that is one of my favorite parts.
Yes, but you do this thing where you're like, well, I don't really like, dude. Just it's
accept
okay.
the donations.
Wait, I do this.
Okay.
Wait. I do this thing. What? You didn't finish the comment.
Well, it was kind of like a left open statement. Like what I mean is like you.
How useful.
You do. Like
you don't have to donate. Please don't. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to. I feel bad. I feel bad.
I don't feel bad when people donate.
You say it.
No. Here's what I feel bad about.
I've only seen Jaffe do that like once or twice.
No, he's done it all the time.
Wait a minute.
He does it all the time.
All right,
Jaffe
go,
speaking.
Jaffe, we're cutting
Let him talk. Let Jaffe talk.
If somebody donates of their own accord, I'm always very grateful. Or if they join on a membership tier at any level, I'm always very grateful, genuinely. But if I go, if I'm like, all right, guys, let's go. I need to get 50 subs. I need to get 50 subs tonight, you motherfuckers. Let's do this. Let's do this.
That's e-begging.
Yeah,
That's
that's cheeseball. I
No,
don't want to
but
do that.
hold on. The thing, as a producer, I'm going to say this shit real quick. Did you know you can go buy cocaine from McDonald's?
No.
No, because they're not telling you that. But if you told people, hey, donate to the stream if you're enjoying it, that's all you have to do. That's it. Just, hey, I do accept donations. Hey, you can super chat me at $10. It'll show up on the screen. If it's less than $10, it doesn't show up. Or like if it's $20, it'll be text to speech. And I get that.
It'll help keep the show going. Blah blah.
Yeah.
Jay does this
that's a
thing
good
where
point.
somebody
I think I
donates
agree.
a gifted membership, and then he's like, "Oh, is that a train?" And it's like he's low key asking, like, "It's let's do this." And he like amps people up to like fucking throw some money,
Okay,
man.
but Tech, you need to lead that charge because that's your mindset.
Dude,
so
you can't
I've
fix
asked
this
you about
until
this.
you fix his chivalry or his Age of Empires
So
addiction
you
while
guys
he's on
don't get
screen.
it. We're a different generation. That shit is gross to us.
You can't live in that generation. You are now
I know,
in this
but
generation.
it's like telling someone, hey, be a completely different person.
But if you
Right,
want
Jaffe?
this to be your
You
source
don't
of
wanna
income,
be
though, you have
seen
to
as
say that
begging
probably.
for money, correct?
Wait, I feel like Jaffe's the most progressive guy you've ever met, and I feel like he's always willing to get with the times.
Rhino, you seem drunk and you're about to eat a fucking raw hot dog.
I don't mind. I don't mind getting with the times. I just want to find a way to do it in a way. Like if it, like, for example, somebody just said something like, if we say, hey,
man.
$20 gets the voiceover thing.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm down with that. $10 or 5 and up gets on screen.
50 gets a hat.
No,
No, dude, the money's at with like $2 and $5.
Yeah, Jaffe, I can help you set that up on OBS.
Wait, can we stop for a minute?
Yeah.
A hat?
Yeah.
Like,
That's
where
what
do
DSP does. DSP
what do
will
I
do
do
like,
with
if
the
I
hat?
get this many,
I mean, he's
this much
kidding.
dollars donated,
Wait,
I'll put
does
on a
Jaffe
funny
have merch?
hat.
No.
And if you do,
Oh.
I'll wear a funny sweater, and it's just so cringe.
Oh, so he puts it on.
Yes, it's all performative.
Okay, I don't want to
You don't
give
have to do
somebody a
that,
hat.
though. Yeah, don't.
Does Jaffe have merch?
Yeah, a little
Jaffe
bit.
has he has a coffee
doesn't
mug you can
push
buy
it.
today.
I think
That's
though,
lame.
I
I want a
what,
sweater.
I like what
I want to make him sweaters. I also got the website
Okay,
for
so
him.
here's another
I would get
issue too. Dude, my generation, we like to wear hoodies and shit. I make my own custom hoodies with like rich review or from Review Tech on the back of my sweater and shit. I have pictures of DSP like
I've
finishing
seen
at
them.
completion. Like I wear like sweaters like that for fun at the gym.
Yeah, true.
Like like a funny faced sweater on the like if you have your whole face plastered on the back of a sweater and it has like your name of your thing on the back of the sweater and like so it's not on the front of us, it's on the back so people look
I
at it
feel
like,
for
what
you,
the fuck?
Anthony.
Yeah, dude, that's or
I'd buy a
there's
Gavin and Games like sweater or T-shirt.
a hoodie, yeah, the hoodie.
Yeah.
Dude, we want hoodies.
If it was monochrome, it was a black sweater
I
with
have
a
those,
white
but-
decal on the back, just the back. And on the front, it's just a little insignia that says like
Not
Jaffe
even
Games.
that, Jaffe. Why don't you be dude? You're always in your sweater. You're always in your sweater. Why don't you be like this is coming off the top, but like hoodie gang or sweater gang, and it's like and it's you and this right now is a picture of you with your hood on and your glasses, and that's on the back of the sweater and like hoodie gang, and everybody's like and we all get it like an inside thing.
I
Like,
think
that's
Jaffe. Yeah, Jaffe, since we're kind of like throwing a lot, I think like to keep it simple for now, I do agree with Tech and Pompous being like just saying like every, I don't know, 30 minutes or whatever. I don't know how frequent, 10 minutes, but like, hey, donate to the show and it helps.
I can even be the
go
one
and,
that
like,
says it. I can hop into the stream and say it.
Like just that little thing, you're not changing who you are. It's still your own authentic voice.
But I got the little guy who comes out when we stream on OBS. Is that not enough? He
But
comes
I think,
out.
like
Patreon. I think you saying it though will go a long way, like they were saying a little bit. I don't know.
Look, if Tech Protect could get off Age of Empires while you're streaming, Jaffe.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
I'm not playing
Oh,
Age of
I know.
Empires. I haven't been on Steam all day today.
Hey,
Dude,
Pompous.
I want to play Age of Mythology with someone. We should maybe do that.
You know about people streaming, right? Do they usually have multi-rig setups, or are they running
Yes.
everything off of one
No,
PC?
it's two computers usually. It's
it's two computers.
The
Yeah, so
production
the guys
of the
on Second
show
Wind.
and the pacing and the production of the show is fine. It really is. Maybe better audio, better mics, maybe.
Yeah, my mic is shit.
And no offense, I've been joking, but I think that's more on Tech Protect side.
Yeah, my mic is ass.
But the camera, the things, but the call-ins are at the correct time. I think you should only do I'm not going to tell you what to do. You're better than I'd ever be at it. The pacing, everything's fine, man. I would just go reach out to some other people and get in that and just
So Pompish, because me and you are in the same
little bit.
Me and Pompish are in the same bracket of watchers for like streamers, right? Jaffe has great content. He's funny. His timing is amazing, right? He talks about things that are interesting and he's passionate about it, and that brings passion to the viewers.
Yeah, you're very real.
He just needs more eyes on him, and then that fucking number shoots up.
That's all it is. I'm gonna sound corny. I seen Tech Protect popped in there once, and I don't really go into JKB's like call servers. A lot of autistics are in there, and like it's fine. I'm not judging, but like sometimes it's kind of like I'm like, all right, should I be here?
Newsflash, Pompish. Do you have a mirror at your house?
I guess.
I mean, you've got a picture of Wings of Redemption, and you're wearing a ninja mask.
Let him finish the point you were saying.
Self-awareness. What I'm talking about is self-awareness. Autistic.
Okay.
That's obviously.
That's what Jaffe's talking about.
Wapner. What time's Wapner on is what I'm talking
Pompish,
about.
what you were saying?
I just got derailed. What was I saying?
JKB server.
Yeah. So listen, I have a feeling that JKB, like I walked into there and I'm a pretty normal talking guy, and Tech was in there, and I noticed when Jay was talking, like I was pretty drunk, so but we were all having a conversation in there, and I can notice when Jay's like really interested and actually wanting to talk to somebody, or like this guy supports me. I'm not gonna be an asshole to this guy, and it genuinely feels like he likes you, and he's on an uphill like right now that it's unbelievable. He has, for as small as this community is, I've never seen more support from that guy, and he does all the like on the Tech Protect note, like all those little things that Jay does. Are like really ahead of the curve when it comes to like interaction in a stream. He's very good at this. And dude, with him, with you, and then Tech kind of doing the stuff and doing the young Jamie thing, and letting Jay go completely free with his tools and stuff. And it really seems like Jay's interested in this. I have messaged him 4 separate times, and I was like, "Make fucking Jaffe your co." And he mentioned it first, and every time he's like, "I'm down for that." That's like he has nobody else in mind. Spokenly, like,
but does Jaffe want to do that though?
Of course I would. I would do that in a heartbeat, assuming it wouldn't be hurting Rich.
Rich, you got to listen. Rich has bullied everybody on the channel.
I won't. I would never. I don't give a shit who you're. I won't do that.
What
to
I'm
somebody.
saying is it's not a fragile.
I know, but I'm saying that if they made me an offer, unless the offer was ridiculous, I would say, yeah, that sounds like fun. It wouldn't. Why not?
I'll work on the offer.
Being a part of locale universe is maybe an issue. That would be the only thing I worry. Like, do I want to really be involved with these guys? I'm more saying Jay, not locale. Just being interactive with Jay, because locale, like, that is the bottom of the barrel content.
So the locale universe has kind of been shrouded with like bad actors, right? People that use slurs, people that are fucking making fun of the disabled.
Pretending to have cancer.
But I will say the only reason why I approve the locale tech one is because Jay and Rich themselves don't engage in that rhetoric on that show. On the other ones, on the other channels that they are grouped with, it is very much like laugh at the person with disabilities.
It's a respected channel. It's not it's just in that universe, so you might get more trolls out of it, maybe.
Think of it like a network, like Fox, like Fox Network.
Donating trolls too, though. People love to throw money around. Those people love to throw money around.
We should, Jeff. We should talk about this off stream. I think we're good to cut. Maybe we can go down to the Discord. We can have a little community event if you want to do that tonight, or we can do this.
We can do it later because it's getting late. I do want to shout out to Drive By Joe. Dropped a couple of super chats. Thank you, buddy. He says, "I've noticed most of your viewers are."
Look at this. Everybody loves me, man.
He says, I've noticed most of your views.
Drive By Joe with the $5 super chat says, I've noticed most of your viewers are mentally challenged. There's just not enough of us. And he follows it up with $2 saying, can't stand your intro, ... 5 mins of silence. Then we have Mutimo following that up with kind of like me with porn.
What's MGS?
Metal Gear Solid? I don't know.
Okay. I thought it was the other word.
Get Anthony in
It's
here.
so terrible to say. God.
Anthony, join the stream. Join the fucking chat, Anthony.
End the
Speaking
show,
of,
Anthony.
speaking
Speaking
of,
of-
Cut him off.
Jaffe, Anthony writes, I'll be on Gina's podcast tomorrow. Congrats, Anthony. I'm sorry for her.
Friend Gina?
Great.
Gina has a
I didn't
podcast?
know she. Oh, she is doing a podcast. That's right. That's right.
Oh,
Go on her podcast.
Anthony's
been on
gonna
her podcast.
Rage against tech
Go
on
on it
Gina's
more.
podcast.
She has like 8 people watching it.
Anthony's gonna hate
Maybe
beat off.
7 of them will join.
Maybe.
Anthony, longtime viewer of the show. Welcome back.
Thank you for yo.
Bring him back. Bring him back. Come on, man.
He keeps kicking me off.
No, he's here.
You motherfucker.
The only person who kicked him off more was Prince.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Never
What's
happened.
Up, Anthony? What's up, Anthony? What do you want to talk about, bud?
I don't know what I want to talk about, dude. I'm just saying this whole Game Awards, like all these Game Awards are all bullshit.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
like we
I
went
thought
up
Tech
for
was gonna hang up
we
on
went
me
up
again.
for a Grammy and Prince just said thanks and we walked off stage.
Okay, what
I
Grammy
mean-
was that? What Grammy was that?
2000 something.
Tech, you know what to do.
I do.
I
Hold on.
did.
Before we
What-
go, it
no,
looks like
no.
we have
What
a new
was the
super
Grammy-
chat.
Wait, stop. What was the Grammy for?
I don't even know.
Dude,
Uh,
Tech, you frustrated him, and he's been drinking. You can hear it.
No, he
No,
I
he has
haven't.
no.
He has
Yeah,
a
I was
dental thing.
wondering.
By the way, Anthony,
Anthony-
thanks for being here. We have a new super chat. It says, I've noticed most of your viewers
We
are
already
Wednesday
read that
challenge.
one.
Oh, Anthony just came in. So
See, imagine if it got read out.
That was the bit.
But
That
what
was
I'm
the bit.
what I'm saying though, Anthony, is what was the Grammy for?
I don't remember anymore. It was a very long time ago.
But you went up on stage,
Yeah, I didn't get the Grammy. Prince got the Grammy.
right?
And
But
he
you
just
were
said
on
thanks.
you were on stage with him
Yes.
because a lot
Anthony, what do you do these days?
played with Prince.
What do I do these days? I've actually been, to be honest with you, I've been working with Gina on repping bands.
You wake up at 2
Because
p.m. and jerk off.
Because Gina's no, because Gina did a lot of representation stuff. So I've been working with Gina on how to manage bands and how to like navigate the industry in a representative sort of way, which is not my forte.
Anthony is Gina's Tech Protect.
Oh, okay. I thought Gina worked in video games, but she works in music.
No. She works in video games, but the entertainment industry is the entertainment industry.
Right. True.
You haven't found it yet, Tech?
What are we talking about?
The Grammy? Jaffe wants you to find Prince.
I'll look
Grammys.
it up
He wants to
later
see
because a
Anthony on
lot of
stage.
people have been saying they
I
don't
thought it was
believe
sarcasm.
Anthony,
No.
and I say, of course I believe Anthony. Why would I
I thought
not?
that was a K-hole induced fever.
Oh, I don't care about that, man. I look
okay.
at it like this. Prince was my friend and he died. So,
Dude, trauma dump.
no,
Trauma
I like,
dumping.
I look at it like
but really, it was a lot of trauma, and like I walked out of Paisley Park, and the day he died, I walked out of Paisley Park, and I like looked up, and there were helicopters all over the sky, and the whole highway in front of Paisley was filled with news cams.
Anyways,
So-
dude, Jaffe, you should get high on Sundays and watch Animal Planet on stream or like Ancient Aliens or something. I don't know.
No.
Like this guy's fucking God.
Bro, he can't monetize the stream if he does that.
Bukaki
I'm saving you right now.
Bukaki says, "Oh yeah, I won a Grammy and I don't remember how." Good.
No, I didn't win it. I didn't win it.
Prince won it.
I said that I didn't win it.
I'm on your side, Anthony.
Mumo says poor Ant is like 2 hours behind. He joined the call saying the Game Awards were kind of shit.
Yeah, I was just talking about the Game Awards, and now it's this. I don't even want to talk about this shit anymore. I just want to manage bands.
Can we get a $10 super chat from somebody for how funny this fucking content
I'll
has been?
super
Thank
chat
you.
you when I'm done.
Listen. Anthony,
Get some gifted members.
Anthony,
So,
God made you with 2
Anthony
ears
is
and
our
1 mouth for
pal.
a reason.
He is our friend. He is a valued member. I believe him for one. And if I
won
don't,
something Grammy with
and
Prince.
even if he didn't win the Grammy and he's making it all up, A for fucking effort, making the fantasy seem real, right? Come on.
Yeah, it seems real.
We like
I don't think
Anthony.
He's making it up.
Yeah. Oh,
Ravenous, quit flexing.
Yeah, I know, Ravenous.
I'm not
Come on.
flexing.
He's just built like that.
I'm not flexing, dude.
You look like a short little dwarf that showed up at the Hobbit hole with Gandalf to go on the quest, and Frodo's or Bilbo's like, what the fuck are these people doing in my
You're
house?
taking a shit on the toilet.
No, the toilet's right over there.
Sure.
Oh, God.
Dude, you're in the position that I am when I'm drunk coming home from the bar.
That is a nice bathroom, though.
My battery fucking was about to die.
What a cool
It's your
bathroom.
parents' money, right, Ravenous? Your
It's
parents'
not a
money
cool
got you that
bathroom.
house.
Right, I'm just kidding, Ravenous. I'm just
Grandparents.
Oh shit!
Oh, it got
okay.
dark. Yeah, he invented headers.
Are you going to murder someone on screen?
No, I just turn off the light. Now I'm gonna go lay on my giant 4-poster bed.
Yeah.
I seen that bedpost in a porn.
And that was Anthony Wright, everybody. That was Anthony Wright.
Where did Anthony go? Anthony's back.
He's there.
Leave Anthony alone.
I'm kidding,
I like
Anthony. I'm kidding, Anthony. I'm kidding.
Why does Ravenous sound like a little girl laughing?
That's fucking Kevin.
Oh, that's Kevin.
I'm sorry.
Oh, Kevin, you poor sad son of a bitch. That's your laugh?
I'm sorry. I laugh like a fuck. I'm high.
That's funny right here. Yo, Ravenous, are you allowed to own your own power tools?
Yes, I have my own power tools.
Some guy called you Elvis.
I don't get it.
Hey, listen, seriously, Ravenous has to get on the
Amish
bicycle to
people
pedal
can't
to get energy for tomorrow. So
Amish people can't own
Jeffy,
power
I'm
tools. and stuff.
6'2", you weirdo. I have a
Ravenous is
tower
getting an
over
axe
you.
to
I
butcher
could
someone
toss
right
you
now.
like a dwarf.
I literally just said, Anthony, this was the conversation.
Bro, I feel like-
Anthony
How far do you gotta
has to
walk?
get on. I said, Anthony has to get on his bike and pedal so he can generate power for tomorrow so he can work. And Anthony says, or Ravenous says, I'm 6'2", motherfucker. I mean, what the fuck does that have to do with pedaling a bicycle, you fucking
I'm
moron?
6'2", I'm 6'2", and my head would hit that light. You're not 6'2".
He has taller ceilings than you.
I have
Sorry.
tall
No,
ceilings.
those
like
are the
that
same.
new
Those are
movie
standards.
Presents.
I already Googled Ravenous. I know where he lives.
Gary
Oh, he's-
Coleman is
He's
bigger
door frame
than
height.
you.
Yeah, no, these are tall doors.
No, you're 5'9" max.
You're like, all you're doing is what Peter Jackson did with that forced perspective Hobbit shit. We all know the tricks.
Oh, but I don't have hairy feet though, dude.
Dude,
Oh my
put those
God.
crusty ass things away.
Yeah, they're old.
All right, I should go now. Because
right.
I think I've burned too many bridges tonight.
That was all B.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm a little confused. Where's my money? Am I
If you're
doing it right?
confused,
Am I doing it
Kevin
right?
can
Where's
help you
the
out with
money?
that.
Where's my money? My
Ravenous.
super chats.
True.
Show
Where's
us
the
the
super
demon.
chat, boys?
Am I
Someone-
doing it right, Tech? Am
Yeah.
I doing it right? Pompish?
At the end you should say, all right, boys, if anyone wants to give a gifted membership, we do some stuff for the members out here. Like this weekend we're gonna have a game stream brought to you by is it JD? Who the fuck is the guy that paid for the one game, the Sanctuary or Sanctum? Sanctum?
I don't know what you're
The
talking about.
Complex. Jojo.
The
D.
Complex. Jojo D. Yes, if you're a member, you can join us in the members room on the Discord. Play with us.
Where the fuck? Okay, I'll tell you what. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm taking this dog out one more time. We currently have about 77 people watching, and then on Twitter more.
That's a lot.
Listen, it's not for you, Jeffy. Listen, I know what you were gonna say. When I come back, I want this stream to continue. When I come back, if I don't see 5 super chats, Tech Protect is fired.
Oh, now you sound like DSP.
Oh, mustachio. It's
No,
on
you can't do it yourself, Tech Protect.
Why not?
Kevin, you're
Because
not
that
a
doesn't
cop.
count.
You look like you'd be on a sandals commercial.
You need to go out?
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
that's,
taking-
that's good, right?
I'm taking.
Yeah.
You're still good looking,
Hector.
idiot. You don't get to be wacky and suddenly your good looks drop and it's like, oh, he's one of us.
It's unfair.
Yo, if you support David Jaffe, donate $10 to his stream right now.
Yeah, do it.
Going. Keep the show going.
Do it.
Oh, wait, look at this. What? See, it's working, Jaffe.
Okay, when I come back, I can't see the screen right now. I'll be back. If anyone has super chatted, I will acknowledge it then. But if not, Tech Protect is out.
I don't want to be fired. I'm
back.
already.
I'll be right
Jaffe's
back.
gonna do one of his
There's
famous
a lot
stop
right
start
now, dude.
peas.
You got your 4. We need one more. One more.
I'm already.
Oh my God.
I'm already
There you go.
underpaid.
There you go.
I don't want to be unemployed.
No,
If we can get Mustachio out, that would be great.
You're safe, Tech. That was 5 right there.
Was that 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wasn't it?
I fucking hope so.
See what I'm
guys.
saying though? Like you incentivize people to super chat. I don't know. It's just.
It's a good show.
Oh,
it's a fun
Mustachio,
show.
you're running the show.
Dude, there's a reason why I keep coming
Perfect.
back. It's a great show. Yeah, it's
Put
like
some
unfiltered
socks
takes,
on,
authentic.
Ravenos.
Look,
What is
Jaffe.
that? Too hot,
Jaffe
man.
has one of the more creative minds I've met in my life, and
Yeah.
I've seen a bit of life. I think the content's great. I think that he is very quick-witted. The jokes hit; they're funny. His timing's good, and the production value, like fucking Pompich was saying, it's not bad. Jaffe like moves the screens appropriately when he needs to, and he brings on people at the right times, and he knows when to fucking push them out sometimes.
Yeah.
Look,
But
the idea of like how he got in there is the same idea of like why this was created, I think, right? He's the guy that actually did it. So you got all these people that enjoy this thing, and then the same guy does all the cool shit. He's got all the other stuff, everything else is done right, and he's like made stuff.
Yeah, and
You know
also
what I mean?
Jaffe he's real. He's authentic. He doesn't like put on a show. Like he knows how to speak like from the heart and be real. That's why I keep going back. I don't like listening to fake shit.
He can be.
But
I don't
he
like fake
needs
shit.
to, though. He
needs
needs
to.
to.
He needs to what?
If he needs to be more entertainment industry minded.
No,
if he wants more viewers.
No,
But I don't.
No, he
I don't-
does. No, he really does.
All right,
No,
hey,
he does
somebody
not.
super chat $50 to show
Tech
Jaffe that
Protect.
this is real.
I'll be respectful. I'll say Tech Protect.
Look,
You're
Let's
right.
get Jaffe
I
$50.
understand your difference.
I've watched more streamer content and more YouTube content than anyone in this fucking call.
I guarantee that. I guarantee. No.
Why?
I fucking guarantee that it's true.
Did I watch? I know
So what do
everything
you
about
think he
everybody.
needs to do? Because he needs a big fucking boost. This is what he does for a living now. He's not a video game developer anymore.
Tech, look at his past interviews. They are the highest viewed videos.
His highest viewed videos are God of War director talks about Black Myth Wukong. Right? It's whenever you get his like association.
Look
to
at when he
his
talks with Troy
gaming
Baker.
industry position.
You're right.
Yeah,
Look
whenever
at when
he talks
with Troy Baker, though.
I literally have analyzed his channel more times than anyone else. Okay, I've put it into spreadsheets more often than anyone in the fucking world. His most viewed content is anything related to his clout in the gaming industry with God of War. His next steps towards promotion on his channel is getting connected through that recognition of what he's contributed towards video games in general to bring people onto his stream and then get more eyes on the content. You like his shit. You like his shit. You like his shit. We all like his fucking shit. We eat his ass every day. No homo. Or pause, I think is what the kids say now. Pause. Anyways, Jaffe has the ability to bring people onto his smaller channel because of
right.
And the more people that see this, like we saw with Jay's community, we saw the local tech community, what we're seeing with like Victor Lucas, what we're seeing with Alyssa Mercante, people are like, I'm super left wing and I love Alyssa Mercante. Oh my god, there's a guy who's like supporting her in the gaming industry that like almost never happens. This is like what we want for growth. And Jaffe's not being disingenuous, and Jaffe does not. Whatever fucking Anthony Wright just said should not fucking do. He does not be a fucking TV host who's like trying to play the fucking like thin razor edge of being a fence sitter.
That's
He
not
needs
what I
to
think
be.
he said.
No, he's saying he needs to be more like entertainment industry oriented. That's fucking stupid.
I think he means interviews and stuff, right, Anthony?
No,
Anthony meant like be more entertaining in your own way, Anthony, as a persona, right?
Do you
like
think
be more
Marissa
mainstream.
McConaughey is the right person to be?
Yes, I do. Because if you saw Jaffe's like take with it, he wasn't just like, I'm gonna pamper this girl. He's like, I'm gonna make jokes about Jews. I'm gonna make a reference to me being sexist and not misogynistic. Like he's genuine in these interactions. I don't want him to like just go onto a show with someone and be like, I am a prim and proper man.
Yeah, exactly.
He needs to be him.
I don't want
all
that
the time.
either.
And that's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if it's Alyssa Mercante. It doesn't matter if it's fucking Destiny, the streamer who.
Oh
has the sex
God,
thing.
no.
It just. But I'm saying Jaffe is the type of guy who he can talk to anybody and be genuine in any situation. And as we've seen before, he's not going to like give a shit about the fucking turnout, like the fucking repercussions socially from like grifters or whatever. He
Then
said
Tech,
7 times on this stream. He said "fuck Grums." Hell yeah! Can we all get a fuck Grums in chat?
Yeah.
Let's get a fuck Grums in
Why
chat.
am I blanking who Grums is? Who is that?
He's
guy?
some fucking bald-headed
grifter
like
idiot.
grifter
He's
who like
anti-DEI. He's like crazy anti-DEI on Twitter.
I don't think he's bald.
Send me a link of like his worst stuff.
He's
I mean,
just
a lot of
look
his
up Grums
just
on
Google
Twitter.
it, yeah.
GRUMMZ.
I'll forget.
I'll do it right now. Hold on.
Okay.
No, I don't think Jaffe should compromise his voice is the thing, Anthony. Like I
No.
think if he does that, like the reason why I think he's a compelling show or host is because you want his take on things. You want his distinct personality or point of view. If he's just kind of saying what everyone else says, it's not going to ring true to people.
He is kind of
you know?
bald.
I've never seen that guy.
Oh, you're lucky, dude.
Oh, this is
maybe
a
I don't
fake
know
person.
everything.
Isn't this is a fake Rum 16
So
followers.
what's the beef between him and Jaffe?
What's Grum's actual
Grums
account?
is
Grums is just
super
very
anti-woke.
Hold on,
Yeah,
one at a time. One at a time. What?
Yeah, super anti-DEI. If there's like any hint of like a minority in a game, he'll just say this is like bullshit.
And he's
tweet
made games
constantly
too,
about
correct?
it. He actually did work at Blizzard, I think.
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
Yeah.
He also
Yeah.
worked at some other company that he ran into the ground.
But he just
Yeah.
complains. The thing is with me is just like he just complains all the time. It's not even like it's
It's-
like what
he's
he's
a
complaining
grifter.
on, but yeah, but he just sounds like a little bitch all the time. It's
Yeah,
like
he's a rage peddler.
yeah, exactly. Just like dude, just turn it off if you don't want to play. You don't have to
Wasn't that
play
what
these fucking
Ravenos
games.
was just doing earlier?
I think Jaffe has him banned or blocked, so I can't see him.
Okay, yeah.
But this is what he looks like. This bald-headed fucking dude.
Yeah. I think there's interviews with him on YouTube, like in the past.
I'd be mad if I was him
Jaffe
too.
interviewed him.
Jaffe
An interview
did.
with Jaffe.
Jaffe did
interviewing
interview
him.
Grums in the past.
Yeah, he got famous because he said that the Starfield title screen was lazy and it shows that the people working on the game just don't care. And then he took that little bump of fame to become Mr. I hate women in games and why are there minorities in games? Everything's woke.
You look like
He's
a
like
hostess
this
right now, Ravenos.
Besides just being a bunch of fanboys here that don't know what they're talking about because we haven't done it, like Tech, if you have the control, like, have you ever thought about reaching out to Keemstar? He's done YouTube better than anybody.
Me and Keemstar beefed in the past when I was on the
Yes,
internet
but
more.
good. I'm glad. You know what?
Yeah,
The-
he's
the
kind of
people who
incendiary
beef-
too, isn't he?
Hold on. The best, you know what though? If you look at the people that beefed with Keem, he actually ends up doing pretty well with them later. Like, look at the Rich thing. Look at the J thing.
We'll see. I would have to
the
make a new
wings.
Discord account or something because I think on this Discord account, our DMs say like, no, you're the fucking this and that, and he's like, no, you're the fat fucking this and that. So I'll have to
Yeah, but okay, locale, right? You got Wings Boogie. You got
yeah, I helped set up.
and-
I helped set up the connection with one of the representatives from Jay. and
Yeah,
that's
but look,
how
he's
Jeff's on the
beefed with
stream.
all of those people.
Yeah.
So that's not, dude. He's not a lack of
Keem's
better
all
words, a
about the money.
snowflake.
He'll
Dude, he
make
just
friends
knows
with
how to
his
do
worst
YouTube better
enemy
than
if it makes
anybody.
him money.
That's it. He's the best. I don't know. Reach out and be like, hey, you know, Jaffe wants the fucking the slot.
We'll see.
Fucking-
There's a number of communities that we're reaching out to right now. X.com.
I can't think of anybody else that like right off the bat that I'd love to see Jaffe with.
Do you know who Some Ordinary Gamer is on YouTube?
I've heard of that name.
What
Moonheart.
about Luke Stevens? Luke Stevens would be a good conversation with Jaffe. That would go really well.
Do you think so?
Dude, Luke Stevens is really good at what he does. He's boring to me, but he's good.
I mean, he's better now that he's no longer just stealing H Bomber guy's stuff, but he doesn't seem like he has a lot of interaction with like his audience. You know what I mean? Like I've watched his stuff.
Hey, do you know anything about Griffin Gaming, Tech Protect?
Yeah.
How do you feel about him?
He's okay.
Okay.
Jaffe, did you beef with Griffin or just for Tonga?
Oh, I hate that Tonga shit guy.
That guy's toned down his rhetoric. I don't know what happened with him.
Griffin Gaming's all right, man. He's just young.
Who's Griff? I don't know who that. Are they related?
No. I don't know if
All
I
right.
want to go down that rabbit
All right, Jaffe, we have 5 gifted subs by Drive By Joe. Thank you,
Drive by Joe, you rich son of a bitch. And then Gabriel shows up with a 10 spot. You guys, thanks, fellas.
I stay employed. Thank you, everybody
He
in the team.
stays employed. He stays employed. Thank you guys for keeping
You were banned by Griffin.
Drive by Joe. Seriously, thank you, Gabe and Gabe. Thank you guys very much. And who's this fella? This handsome young stud. Tech Protect is also gifted a membership. That's pretty cool. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. What the fuck are you looking at? Ooh, Conan. That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't even know I had 239.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, 239.
Well, no,
Hey, let me just bust this out while I'm flexing my arms.
Well,
Look at
no,
my
'cause I
chest.
suck.
Guys, is it hot? Is it hot in here right now?
I'm
Or
not flexing. Oh, don't make me grab a good one.
is
I
this
won't do that.
Oh, man,
Anthony
all right.
told me it is
Is this
class.
Jappy says?
Oh, here,
Yeah,
hold on.
everyone shut up. Jappy just fucking knocked
That's
us out of the
it. That's the
Ravenos
game
drives
ender.
a Honda truck.
What
Is
does
it
that say?
the big supersized X-Men?
Yeah, but that was the reprint from '86.
No, it's not the reprint.
I
Read
can
it.
tell you've got the yellow
Read it.
marking.
Read
I
it.
have that same one. It says
This is not a reprint.
it says how many big pages. If it says 64 big pages in yellow, it's the reprint. Open it and see.
Open it, he says.
You know, I can tell. Look at the
and it
Olympic ad. Look at the
says-
Olympic ad on the back. Look at that. Wasn't even around when the Giant X-Men. Yep. Nope. Wasn't even around.
Dude,
Do we still have Anthony Wright in the call? Benjamin Ubin says, Anthony,
it,
can you
guys.
grab your Grammy?
Yeah, where's the Grammy?
What does it say? Does it say reprint?
It says reprint. Absolutely.
I have the reprint. It ain't the reprint.
Okay, hey, that's
Ooh,
wonderful.
fighting words.
Again, I didn't win the Grammy. Prince won the Grammy.
Wait, but for what category?
Yeah.
I don't even know anymore, dude. I did it for 35 years. It's hard to say.
We know.
Like, we went through Grammy after Grammy after Grammy awards, and it's hard for me to say to tell you what year anything happened.
Just so we're on the same page.
Raptors has the Grammy too. He keeps it next to his X-Men.
Is that a reprint?
This is what Jaffe's trying to avoid.
So for the Grammy, were they sugar cookies? Or what did the Grammy give you? What was the award the Grammy?
Oh wait, you watched the Grammys at your Grammy?
No. They handed Prince a Grammy, and he said he said thanks. Literally, that was his word, was thanks, and he walked off because it's a bot award.
Wait, are we on LOL Cat right now or whatever?
They are. They are. I mean, they're all the awards are silly, but you know.
Did you guys see the Elden Ring collector's
This is for you,
edition coming
Mutant
out?
Mo.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
The Elden Ring collector's edition
Conan's
looks
pretty
dope.
cool though. Conan's pretty cool. I gotta say, I like.
I'm an X-Men guy.
I have X-Men.
I want to play Night Rain. the
Almost
co-op
all of
Elden
it.
Ring.
Show us, Ravenos.
You know, Ravenos. Ravenos, you
Can I
could.
sell my comics since they asked, or was it be classless?
No, it'd be okay. But you know what you can do? You can donate 50 memberships to the channel with the money for those. Comics.
Anthony, are you smoking a Marlboro 300?
I think my iPad battery's dying.
No, Marlboro Light. I
that's the longest
I
cigarette
roll
I've
my
ever
own
seen.
cigarettes because I don't want to buy them.
You roll your own Marlboro Lights?
Mutant Mo wants to know if Ravnos has any spawn.
Yeah, I have tons of spawn. Just not on the walls.
You want to see something dope?
Sure.
I
bet you it's not a
Did you hear
Which
Text
X-Men
Protect?
you want to see?
Oh, that's fucking tight, dude. That's
It's
sick.
big.
You
That's
never.
good.
Why don't you
That's
ever hold
good.
your camera horizontal so we can get the full thing?
Dude,
It
that's
is horizontal.
There you go.
No, well, now it is.
Mine is.
Dude, that
those are his
sponge is
toys.
fucking-
Who's that dude?
Yeah,
Is that your
he's
brother?
right.
Is it your brother on the wall? On the right. Who the fuck is that?
The guy
man?
with the beard.
Whoa,
Who is that?
Look at that shit, dude.
Oh, you guys want to see what I got today? I just got the Crystal Canadian original Xbox.
Oh, that's
Okay,
sick,
so
dude.
wait a second. Wait a
I love
second.
that green one. Oh, you got
Wait
the
a
Duke
second.
controller, the purple one.
I think we need to tell Pompish to donate.
Pompish,
50
you could donate
What the fuck is
5
going on?
memberships. to the,
I've made him
Because,
famous. I've made him more famous than I made
I
Pete
bought
Turtle
this
famous.
Yeah, I don't listen. I'll be your co-host. I don't even want any money. Hey, this is actually.
I
signed by
want
Todd
your
McFarlane.
money. I'm not offering to pay you. I'm telling you to pay us.
Look, I'm much more valuable just being here.
Oh, to who?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Oh, okay.
One's in the chat if you guys never want to. Or yeah. See Pompish. Look at that right now. One's in the chat if you want me here forever.
I think
Oh
Ravenous says
wow,
heavy
look
beat.
at that. That is a very nice fake.
Reprint 2004.
You got a 7.5 fake?
Yeah.
That ain't no fake, dude.
Dude, you're really offended about that. I'm gonna keep going.
No, it's just not fake.
No,
I could care less. When I sell it and I get all that money,
Jaffe, I do want to make sure we are still good to stream tomorrow morning, 10:30.
Yeah, we're doing a stream tomorrow morning. We're doing probably a Gabbin and Games, and then we'll do a Jaffe Speaks in the afternoon. But
Okay.
maybe not. Maybe we'll wake up and do a Jaffe Speaks and the Gabbin and Games in the afternoon. I don't fucking know. But I am tired. I'm going to wrap it up. So, fellas, thank you for hanging out this long.
put a
Thanks for
condom
watching.
on?
Just jokes, guys. Just jokes.
No, this shit was awesome, Jaffe.
All right.
Everyone fucking chill.
Thank you, Kevin, for coming on.
Thank you guys. Thank you, Ravenous. Thank you, Pompous.
Thank you, Pompous.
That's a fun show, Tech Protect.
It's a good show. You have a good community. You have good
They're
content.
awesome. They're awesome. Now we just got to figure out how to make money at it, but I think we'll figure it out. Let's talk about it tomorrow, though. You'll be up. Will you be up, or are you going to be up playing games till 5 a.m. and then you'll oversleep?
I did want to 100% the achievements on Civilization 7, which I was told will take 180 hours. But
Lord No Face says, "How do we come on next?" What do you mean? How do you come on next?
Do you want to join the chat, Lord No Face? Go onto the YouTube channel.
I think this is a members only chat, so you have to be a member. But yeah, be a member, and we'll bring you on.
There we go.
Yeah, RoboCop's a great game, Mutant. It's really good. It's really, really fun. And I think that same group is doing a Terminator game right now. I think so. Yeah, no. PK says, tell Anthony to take care of his Grammy. Look, joking aside, though, Anthony is not drunk. You don't get to where that man has gotten in his career. I guess you could, but the guy had dental work. Give him a fucking break. And I do believe he's a guitar player. He's the real deal. You guys be nice, but I don't think he has a Grammy. I don't know. Pompish, thank you, buddy. Pompish gets the last word with that very nice super chat. He says, "Thanks for the talk, Papa Jeffy. Thanks for hanging out, man. And listen, you guys, seriously, I love video games. I don't like that Ravno says that the takeaway is Jaffe doesn't like the video games or whatever. I'm like, what are you talking about? I hope it's clear. How can you watch this channel and not see? The older I get, the more I fall in love with that medium. That's not true. But I don't buy the bullshit, man. Anyway. All right. Be well. You should grow the channel streams on Discord. What does that mean?
I'll work on it. But no, the last word goes to Pompish, who said, "Thanks for the talk, Papa Jaffe."
Pompish. All right, Tony, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Get some sleep.
Thank you guys for watching and hanging out with us tonight, watching the show. Be well, be safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, you guys. Now I just got to figure out where to press this button. Goodbye.